I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah. Peace, power, Zalud. BB48 was good. You know what it is. Son of Great GR8, the Hard God correspondent. You are forward with us. We was one spot. Now we at another spot, but we had all spots at all times, all the time. You know what I'm saying? So now we here. You know what I mean? On this particular live stream, I really need for the other brothers to come back in, get on it. I just got on it myself. This is the Team RBG Gumbo, griots using music, breaking oppression, tasting. People be having listening, but we're going to feed your ears and your brain with the food from this pot of gumbo that we stirred up together, you know what I mean, and put it together. We halfway through that black, you know what I mean, through the red right now. I don't even know if we want to keep going on with that. I mean, we might want to switch it up real quick. On some real, I can't wait to get to the green. I can't wait to get to the green. Now, I love all of these songs on the red, on the black, and on the green. There's like 10 songs on each one of them, Jones. But what we did, just a little background, we put it in the hands of other DJs. See, hip-hop music was first with the DJ, then the MC. So we wanted to make sure we rep authentically, music-wise, with the culture. And knowledge is the fifth element of hip-hop. You know what I'm saying? You got DJing, MCing, you got graffiti, breakdancing, and graffiti. But that fifth element that has always been there from the door, that started it because they started these parties and did these parties to stop the violence. Now, you got to be aware of knowledge of self to know that violence needs to stop. But we still, as African beings, vibrate with the frequency of sound and word. So, you know what I'm saying? This is that knowledge aspect that we will not let them go. And respect to consciousness. Respect to consciousness. It means different things for different people. But one thing that doesn't mean different things for different people is the centeredness. See, we are African-centered artists with a consciousness to reawaken and keep the people woke, you know what I mean, in the times that they need to be. So when you woke focus talk about I'm woke, understand that's like, you know what I mean, I was woke 35 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So, you mean, welcome to the party, y'all. Welcome to the party. But in that wakeness, you know what I'm saying, all of that consciousness and spirituality that you put together, all of it comes from Africa. That centeredness. So we are bringing the collectiveness of knowledge, wisdom, understanding, understanding, overstanding, you know what I'm saying, culture, freedom, the power, refinement, that equality, that God, that build, destroy, that born. We're bringing all that together, and we're bringing it with the red, the black, and the green. 100 years plus of this consistency. When you're young, when the young artist is partying to distract themselves from what they think or they thought was the loss, from the assassinations that has happened to our so-called leaders, we're here to tell you that we've lasted long enough. We have the wisdom of the elders with us, and we are bringing that red, that black, the green into forward fruition, dealing with the music, the vibrations, and the frequency. You understand? And there's lessons in every one of these songs. You know what I'm saying? But none of these lessons say that you're allowed to be punkish about it. Say that you're allowed to be squeamish about it. None of these songs say that you're allowed to just sit back and, you know what I mean, I just hope and pray for it to go. No. These are action words. These are vibrations of verbs that are telling y'all what to do when you heard what you heard. So let your ancestors who fought that fight to give us the liberation. And you know what? Let me talk about this. We fight for the freedom. But people say, well, what is that freedom? What's that freedom? What is that liberation? That freedom and that liberation is the freedom from the colonizer mind state, actions, rules, regulations, their religious ass situations. We are talking about that liberation so that you can remove yourself and go forward to your continent. The continent feeding the planet. Feeding the planet. Everybody else from everywhere else is getting their resources from Africa. The technology that you are watching this on your phone or computer is only there because Africa has the resources to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's why this is important. And when you connect with your African aspect, even if it was 500,000 years ago, even if it was 150,000 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Before they got to this land, that still mitochondria tells you where they came from, where we all come from. So understand that really pulling this forward together is in this war, we can win through the war of attrition. We got Ibaka, who needs to get back in. I don't know who else is here as the admin. He needs to get back in here. Looking for Obawajumi, looking for Big Rock, looking for, I don't even know who's in the corner here because all I can see is live with StreamYard.
Just to introduce you, that's Baba Kukai, Sarah, Baba Kukai. That's Son the Great.
Salud.
Son, that's my godfather right there.
Yeah.
And,
Son the Great.
Yes, I've been hearing about you, my brother, for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So glad to see you again.
Yes, sir.
In this form right here, because we know each other from many forms before this.
There you go. That's right. Exactly. Soul power, my brother. Soul power.
I see Ibaka's on here. Is that Oba Wajumi on here? Who else is on here?
Peace, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Who is this?
Afia, Elnora.
Yes. Mental sequence in the building.
Peace.
Power. Goddess, what's good with you?
Peace.
Okay, so we are halfway through. Big Rock in the building. We are halfway through the red. Now, we have a choice here. We can keep rocking out with the red, or we can go to the black and pick a couple of these songs from the black. It's not, I don't have it in the mixtape form personally, you know what I'm saying? But I do have the songs from the black. So we can go to some of the songs from the black and just, you know what I mean, and pick out a few. Ibaka's right there, the Conqueror. Yes, sir. West Coast in the building. A matter of fact, real quick, y'all, tell them where you from. Start with you. Where you from? Where you at?
Okay. Shout out to my peoples out there. I'm Stigalo, aka Stigalo Swag Mode. I'm from Rochester, New York. And we in the building. Let's go.
Yeah. And Nora, tell them where you coming from.
Peace. Mental sequence coming from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Little Rock, banging in Little Rock. You didn't know the consciousness was hard like that in Little Rock, right? Big Rock, tell them where you coming from.
It's Big Rock, representing Charlotte, North Carolina, and also Columbia, South Carolina. Originally from New York, though. Far Rockaway, Queens in the building. RBGs everywhere.
All Rock. Yeah. Who's in the corner up there? I can't tell. I'm not sure who that is.
All right, that may be me in the corner.
Okay.
Peace and blessings, family. It's Baba Kokai, out of ROC, Rochester, New York. Currently in 850 Tallahassee. Big up.
Okay, Tallahassee. All right. Ibaka, wait. Tell him where you from. Tell him what you repping. Are you on mute? You're on mute, God.
Originally from Watts, California, now residing in the Inland Empire. West Coast, RBG.
Yeah, so let's go.
What's say? Alrighty. So all right, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna keep rocking with this real quick. Let me you see how far we go a little bit, and then I'm gonna get into some of them tracks from the black. You know what I'm saying? A couple of the tracks from the black, because I'll need you to stay. What do they say in there? Watch to the end. Watch to the end. I really need y'all to hear what happens on the green. Oh man, the movement in it. Oh man. So let me see. We're gonna test this out. If y'all can hear it when I play it, just give me the thumbs up real quick.
RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all. Salute.
Wait, it's not fair. Where's Obafemi at? wait. Where's Obafemi at? Hold on now. He not in here? That's messed up. All right. If anything, we go back to it, man. But where Obafemi at, man? Oh, man.
Yeah, this that Drake right here.
Yeah, it is, man. What? Well, you hear that beat?
Make
That
sure
thing
you
is.
turn it up too. Turn that thing up.
Let me see how I got. Okay. It's about to be as loud as I can turn it up right now. I can't get it any louder than what it is. So let's see what happens. But this right here, boy, man, the wordplay in it real quick, you know what I'm saying? That all of that. And that beat is so smooth, man. That beat is like blood running through them veins, you know what I mean? Pump through that heart, you know what I mean? Passing the information and you mean of your DNA all through everything at all times. You know what I'm saying? Here we go again.
Cognitive dissonance, colonized indigenous minds, bodies, innocence. European participants, Jesus no deliverance, rebellion with militants, culturally different, rape, murder, incidents, justice no equivalence, lyrical abolitionists, ancestral reverence,
Turn that up.
melanin glow, elegance, imperial pestilence, governmental negligence, marital black excellence, manipulate the elements, formulate with eloquence, bar for social relevance, United States evidence, African-centered preference, our people set the precedence, MCE the delegates, go and check the references, get it out the sediment, evaporated cannabis, this shit excrement, our story indefinite, saying cover by increments, body temple instruments, into the infinite,
RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all. Salute.
That was Obafemi, man. Terrorist. That hot John. If I got back here too late, I got microphones tacked away somewhere. You know what I'm saying? That all right, because I could have just plugged it into the joint. I got all of that, but I didn't have time to set this up to get the mics right. So please pardon the sound. You know what I'm saying? But truthfully, in all truth, when you really want to hear that, John, y'all, go to the website, teamrbg.com, and purchase the whole joint. When you get it, you'll be able to hear it up close and personal in the ear. You'll be able to turn it up as loud as y'all want out there. Just go get it that way. You know what I mean? That's how we're going to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if anybody else is, you mean, where it's at, but we're going to rock with this next one. You're just going to keep it rocking. Oh no. What happened? Don't do that now. Hold on. See how the technicalities do? Don't do that to the God. Let's get it. Where was we at?
DJ Big Obi.
if we want war, we go war, let it off the black armor took Jesus, this shit excrement, our story indefinite, saying comfort by increments,
rewind
into the infinite,
RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all. Salute.
Shout out to Big Nell, DJ Booyah.
On our desolate demeanor, brother Jakim,
New York.
DJ Big Nell Obuya.
OG.
trash, forget the past, get to the path, get to the bag, rep for the flag, now is your chance
to level up.
What are you doing? We are the movement, others are losing, sisters and brothers, under one union, no one can ruin our chance to level up. Empty the trash, forget the past, get to the path, get to the bag, rep for the flag, now is your chance
to level up.
What are you doing? We are the movement, others are losing, sisters and brothers, under one union, no one can ruin our chance to level up. Black power meditation, black flowers melanated. They turned the whole generation. Now we back, fully dedicated. Black money circulating. Entrepreneurs in the making. Open the door, we breaking. Open the door, we breaking. Get me here for the payday. Reimbursed for the slave trade. Sleep a piece to the name slave on live basis with a grace made. Not a free round up around us. Gotta have heart to be bowed. If we can let we can tower. Money, respect, then come to power. RBG flag in the air. You better know to hear first. If we are rep for the fan, you need to release all the fear first. If we want war, we go war. Let it off door to door, reach official the cause. Days are sitting up gone. Things been too long. Games fixing too long. Take it right, what you wrong. Take the life in it's long. They make it break the laws. You gotta take what's yours. Cause we got living it. They don't give a shit. You can eat a little bit. Or you could be lit in it. Empty the trash, forget the past, get to the path, get to the bag, rep for the flag. Now is your chance to level up. What are you doing? We are the movement, others are losing, sisters and brothers, under one union, no one can ruin our chance to level up. Empty the trash, forget the past, get to the path, get to the bag, rep for the flag. Now is your chance to level up. What are you doing? We are the movement, others are losing, sisters and brothers, under one union, no one can ruin our chance to level up. Full of shit, they claim they healthy. Government try to drain me empty. Clear GMOs can be healthy. Health is wealth, don't offend. Knock on the door, try to arrest me. But I know the Lord don't protect me. Your bullshit laws don't affect me. Let me show you how to do this correctly. Knowledge, power, seek, destroy. The world is yours. Just get it right and focus. Hocus, pocus. Black magic, you know it. Potent, they hate what they don't understand. Change makes what they wanted to have. Take back what they stole from your end. Cesspit, fam, we next up, motherland. Blessed us, so that we can protect us. So let's just step up. Empty the trash, forget the past, get to the path, get to the bag, rep for the flag. Now is your chance to level up. What are you doing? We are the movement, others are losing.
Yeah. Jakim, BK representing. Obafemi, you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man.
Man,
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. But it ain't fair. That you know what was on before that, right? So, and you wasn't here, and I was like, where you at? So, because it's our shit, and we can do what we want, you know what I mean? I'm taking that back, because you need to be on when we play your joint. You know what I mean? That's just the fair part. Hold on, let me take this back a little something. Where that?
Considered preference.
DJ Big Obia.
For the black armor to protect me bodily. Only with militants, culture.
Hold on. All right. We set it up.
RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all. Salute.
It's Obafemi, man.
Cognitive dissonance, colonized indigenous minds, bodies, innocence, European participants, Jesus no deliverance, rebellion with militants, culturally different, rape, murder, incidents, Sundays no equivalence, lyrical abolitionists, ancestral reverence, soul music to resonance, mind sharper elephants, melanin glow, elegance, imperial pestilence, governmental negligence, miracle black excellence, manipulate the elements, formulate with eloquence, form the social relevance, United States evidence, African-centered preference, our people set the precedence, MCE the delegates, go and check the references, eat it out the sediment, evaporate impediments, this shit excrement, I'll story the definite, saying comfort by increments, body temper instruments, into the infinite, over.
RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all. Salute.
Now, I think you the first artist on here that we heard the music. We heard the music, right? So you the first one on here. Give us a little inspiration or give us a little insight of what made you say that? What made you write the song? What you was thinking, and how you opened up with the cognitive dissonance. I love that shit. So that's one of my favorite phrases. You know what I'm saying? But and it's actually, as soon as I heard that, I was like, oh, I got to do a song with him again. I gotta get on the crack with this brother. So build with us real quick on where your mind was at when that happened.
Yo, man. So the song came about because hold on for a second. Hold on.
Yeah. Good looking, Stiggs. You know, I be hyped. Everybody understand, you know what I'm saying? I be at 150 all the time. So, you know what I mean? Stiggs was like, hey, yo, shh, you yelling. you right, God. I stand corrected. You know what I'm saying? Let me get into my inside voice.
All right.
I was just vibing to that. I was just vibing to it.
Go ahead, Oba.
Nah, man. So actually, on United Front on Harrier Shotgun, with Doc Motti and Akintunde, they got a song on Harrier Shotgun called Lay Low, which uses the same beat. You know what I'm saying? And Doc Motti, he mentioned my name in the lyrics of the song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so I said, you know what, I'm gonna return the favor. So that's why I say shout out to United Front in the beginning of the song.
Right.
But yeah, man, just man, the inspiration behind it, man, I was just like, I'm just gonna play on these words real quick, man, and kind of, chop it up, just chop it up for a minute, man. The production on that track, I love the track. So
yeah, it's so beautiful.
Playing with the lyrics, man. That's it.
The South got something to say.
Yeah.
Man, the wordplay, I love the wordplay in it, man. You know what I mean? As a fan as a fan of artists, you know what I'm saying, and artistry and wordplay and word wizardry, you know what I'm saying. Each one of them phrases, each one of them terms, man, it just led you down, and it didn't stop you. It was a quick jog, and he gave you, what was that, like a minute 30 seconds worth?
Yeah.
I'm saying
just a quick 16, man, and got on up out of the booth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know what? I see you throw the headphones off and kick the microphone in my head. You know what I'm saying? I see that. I'm done with that real quick. So
we had some leftover studio time, and I said, man, throw this beat on real quick, and I'm gonna drop something real fast, man. I did that in one take, and it was over.
Okay, sir. Okay, I love it. Let me get to the next John, which I think I heard coming. You mean shout out to my venture crew, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Throw your V's up. My brother Big Nell, DJ Abuya, my brother Mike Chambers. You know what I'm saying? But I believe that was the next thing coming up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me get to it.
Power, seek, destroy, no, the reason why
RBG Gumbo mixtape.
Vengeance.
Come on. Welcome to advanced placement, straight out the basement. Disruption, the culture, art for pavement. Set the pace, we set in place for containment. Great times, take time, assess arrangements. We feel like bass on the ghetto street pavement. Positively reaching, past the uprock when I'm preaching. Trans break a chance, take a seeking. I'm fifth element, remnant speaking. Still shocker, swinging, beacon, defending. Breathing, teaching, the action applied. Motivate through vocal expression, past survive. It's a session, remove oppression till they die. Negative intentions and impressing most high. I pop lock, leave impressions free to fly. Face to face, taste the straight apple pie. No, I'm the reason why B-boys and girls turn the gods and goddesses levitating the worlds. Optimistic, I'm talented, just running seashores and realms, training, elevating these masses at the helm, speeding word wizards. We giving wisdom like pearls. Gory whirlwind can win in a swirl. Venture vision, straight system lies like curls. Spitting no grave of men, making rules to a slave. More like that, more here to blaze to save. RBG protected by my venture enclave.
Big now.
Revolutionary black gorilla gangster. We are armed militant, born illegitimate, delivered from the ignorant, just to end up in the killing fields of the gentlemen who want me to be ignorant and silent. Nigga, but I'm violent, killing shit annihilate the enemy, dividing the innocent. Do it for the benefit of women and many men who fly all the colors that the ancestors given them. That's the red, black, and green. I'm a guillotine. Cut your head for the bread that I'm finna eat. You lame rappers end up bloody red in the streets, trying to repeat what they speak in the industry. I can hold the heat like a firebender. I might offend you with the fact that black love is my agenda. Okay with the black glove when I'm riding with them. They screaming in the background, and I can hear them loud and clear. Pounds of mirror, wanna smoke blow out of my face until I see paint. Africans, so they can't say that I can't. High vibes to make them vibrate. I might take control, elevate the whole mass of blacks. I can't let them take their soul. I descend from the land they stole. Won't sell it for gold. 46 drugs and rock and roll. I go.
Mike.
Definitely, we the most potent collectively. Hold the key, lyrically open sesame. My ancestry unlocks, stolen legacy. DNA direct stop, golden pedigree. No writer's block, spoken wrote deceptively. Every word heard after this quote respectfully. Any foe's destiny, total jeopardy. Might keep one in the chamber, loaded weaponry. It's a war outside, we got to ride. Take a hand count to see who's down. We got to slide. Unpopular opinions ostracized. We outlaws.
RBG.
Off the rise. It's about to get real, a lot revealed. I would say get ill, but we about to heal. Medicine music, mama miles for a bill. From the hospital to the house on the hill. Hip hop lives, nation building, no kidnapping, trafficking. We
Saving children.
no trapping, that'll get you caged in prison. Liberating the land out in nature living. Homeschooling the youth works of ancient wisdom. If you can hunt, you can hear, take a listen. I hope those in back of the class can see. And the sound of my voice repeat after me.
DJ Big Mel Booyah. RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all. RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was hot, bro. That was hot.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo. I gotta give a
That's
shout
a
out to
bang.
my brother. Yo,
Fire.
Yeah, fire. fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I gotta
tell everybody what does Vengers mean, man?
Yes, sir. So it is half acronym. The first part of the acronym VEN is victorious, elevated, Netches. And then that last part is Jaws, which is with an apostrophe S. Understand that. We are Jaws children. We are owned by the creator in us, the creator of the universe that we represent. You know what I'm saying? That is our family line. And so that being the case, we have to uphold certain aspects in our music, and our actions on and off of the microphone. You know what I mean? And so it is a collective of brothers, not a group, but a collective of brothers who understand, and overstand their purpose and their reasoning for why we are grabbing this microphone. And we have all survived over 45 years. We have all survived over 45. We have one young brother who's 30, 31 years old, and he's next up. 9 Miles the Shaman. Shout out to 9 Miles the Shaman. You know what I'm saying? Come through. But his wisdom and information is that of a 45, 50-year-old man. You know what I mean? So we making sure that we're still touching back and bringing forth that. And he's touching back, doing work in the community with children and teaching them things, you know what I'm saying, what they need. But that whole thing is that. Plus, it is a play on the Avengers, but I wasn't giving them no money. You know what I'm saying? But it is a play on that. You know what I'm saying? And it is a play on a triple entendre on vengeance. You understand? Vengeance is mine, says the Lord, and we are the lords of this world. So that being the case, you know what I'm saying? My ancestors demand payment. And the music that we put out demands payment. You mean in your attention and in other ways, but you know, that's what that basically is. And that particular I see you, Abaka. I saw you. That particular song was kind of our equivalent to when you hear the Wu Tang. You understand that aspect. So you know what I mean, we wanted to let people understand and know who it was we were, and for somebody like yourself to ask that question, well, what does that mean, and what is the meaning of that name? And so that's why we did that, for sure. My brother, I was the first one on. My brother, Big Nell, DJ Obuya, who did the whole the mixing that you hear right now, and the extra sounds came from DJ Obuya, Big Nell. And then the last person was Mike Chambers, which you heard.
Shout out to Big Nell, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Mike Chambers, came through.
Man, yeah, you heard him on the Red, Black, and Green on the what was possibly the theme song of the whole project. You know what I'm saying? That Mike Chambers, well, he's a Avenger brother. Definitely, these are core members doing what we doing and handling their business, just like everybody else on Team RBG. You know what I'm saying? Nobody on Team RBG is slouching. Nobody from their prospective groups and prospective teams is slouching. We have a whole bunch of winners in Team RBG. And that's why you're hearing such fire music coming from us. You know what I'm saying? So we just make sure that we put our grouping or our collective in there because wherever we're at in the ATL area, matter of fact, if you're in the ATL area and don't know where you are, but you've seen somebody on stage with that red, black, and green flag flying high with about 6, 7, 8 people on that stage doing their thing, that was us. At the Juneteenth festivals, the last 3 years, that was us. You know what I'm saying? So understand we everywhere at all spots at all times, and we doing our thing. So we only got a couple more songs left on this red. We want to keep rocking with it, right? Somebody let me know something.
Afia said she don't remember hearing that song. Yeah, you got to run it. You got to play it.
Yeah, on the ones that we got, it was the last song on the red. You know what I'm saying? And I love it like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because we decide on if that's the closing song or not when we perform. You know what I'm saying? We either open with that or we close with that. You know what I'm saying? But
for sure.
All right, let me press this play and again, technical aspects. You know what I mean? If the music is not loud enough for y'all, please go to teamrbg.com and purchase the whole thing. And then it'll be as loud as you want in your home, in your car, in your ears. Let's go. Yeah, this is Richard Raw, Sankofa.
Learning from the past, we can go back. We can do it something like a throwback. Keep you in my slang, cause I'm so black. Got it gold in my veins, better know that. They don't wanna see the black man prosper. They slip me to the curb like I'm soccer. Got some hoops on my arms and my rings and my jaws in my blood, cause it's all in the copper. I'm from the hood, we ain't let me speak proper. 4 kings, but we living like papas. Go to war, we just had a line shocker. See, we just trying to lift to this my offer. Did I shock ya? Let me chill then. I speak the truth like I'm Amos Wilson. I'm in tied to the last and they brand this shit.
Turn it up.
Big edition. a shame how they made us any Christian.
I can't get it no louder.
Down to a white guy, kind of odd how they got us all wishing. We really need to change our condition. Psychologically, we really need fixing. See, we just trying to change our position. While the snakes in the grass keep hissing. We could go back. Give me that same cover. Get back that pass. A little bit closer. We could go back. Give me that same cover. Get back that pass. What? I'm just trying to jog your memory. How you lost it all to your enemy. They even stole our identity. We ain't even who we pretend to be. I just want to live like a Jim Crow messy. Could've overseen it, yeah, we leave it all messy. Never sent a black woman out for a penny. Tell them Jim Crow rappers, please come and check me. Black men built the pyramids. Black women built the pyramids. Check the out what they do next. Oh, and prove black Kemet was our heritage. But your heritage won't acknowledge it. Teaching lies in their colleges. They engage in for scholarship. Been protected all through their politics. I never learned this in school. From the block, I learned to drop those. To a town where black people roll. Miseducated fools. We just add to the pool. We can use this for the fuel. Or we can use this as a tool. But the truth ain't trying to be told. No, my electeds got power now. That shit, I send my power down. I pray that day. When I go to me, I'll do my red. Okay, my electeds got power now. That shit, I send my power down. I pray that day. When I go to me, I'll do my red. Okay, go back. Give me that same cover. I can fix that pace. Get a little bit closer. We can go back. Give me that same cover. Fix that pace. What?
RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all.
Let this rock. You know what it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all.
That ain't enough. We'll be losing our minds, but that ain't enough. We'll be losing our lives, but that ain't enough. Yeah, I'm sitting here alive, but that ain't enough. Yeah, that verdict got hype, but it ain't enough. Yeah, we winning the night, but it ain't enough. And I'm bringing the fire, if it ain't enough. We'll be closing our eyes, but that ain't.
Holla. Rewind.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Rewind. Oh, man. Let me take that back a second. Hold a second. Where was he at? Hold on. Rakamusa. Rakamusa. Yeah.
RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all.
That ain't enough. We'll be losing our minds, but that ain't enough. We'll be losing our lives, but that ain't enough. Yeah, I'm sitting here alive, but that ain't enough. Yeah, that verdict got hype, but it ain't enough. Yeah, we winning the night, but it ain't enough. And I'm bringing the fire, if it ain't enough. We'll be closing our eyes, but that ain't enough. We'll be watching in silence, that ain't enough. We'll be losing our minds, but that ain't enough. We'll be losing our lives, but that ain't enough. Yeah, I'm sitting here alive, but that ain't enough. Yeah, that verdict got hype, but it ain't enough. Yeah, we winning the night, but it ain't enough. And I'm bringing the fire, if it ain't enough. Yeah, I'm standing alive, and I'm planning to rise, and I'm planning to vibe, and I'm planning to grow. Planting my seed, no up for the earth, and I'm never reversing. I'm going for the gold. Damn it enough, cause I need more than hope. We had enough when we came in the boat. Crossed over seas, and I fight for our life when them devils arrive. Now we want all the smoke. Wonder why violence is violent. Wonder why we keep from being silent. Keeping my mind through the mind switch and watching the earth fly through time shifts. Life on the pray on it, think on it, speak on it. Get them tribe all together to live on it. How we supposed to make a way if we sleep on it? Time to find a little faith. We'll be losing our eyes, but that ain't enough. We'll be watching in silence, that ain't enough. We'll be losing our minds, but that ain't enough. We'll be losing our lives, but that ain't enough. Yeah, I'm sitting here alive, but that ain't enough. Yeah, that verdict got hype, but it ain't enough. Yeah, we winning the night, but it ain't enough. And I'm bringing the fire, if it ain't enough. We'll be closing our eyes, but that ain't enough. We'll be watching in silence, that ain't enough. We'll be losing our minds, but that ain't enough. We'll be losing our lives, but that ain't enough. Yeah, I'm sitting here alive, but that ain't enough. Yeah, that verdict got hype, but it ain't enough. Yeah, we winning the night, but it ain't enough. And I'm bringing the fire, if it ain't enough.
Bringing the fire into the main. Sticking these things that hot enough. Yeah, you were lame. I'm a silverback gorilla, man. You're not a sucker. I'm a cold cars, a bunch of frauds, not a poker, man. But I'm calling it bluff. Not doing what you're all live, man. Bitch, right the plane, not doing much. Brands out for Facebook, man. The fuck is you stupid? What? Yo, these babies is watching. Ain't the bigger than faking self gratification. Yo, that's not how I got it. Oh, I know what it is. Now, you just not me. You mad? I make it look easy. Listen so good being garbage against stuff. Yeah, but that ain't the subject. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Be the example so you can believe. Practice is greatness so we can achieve. Going down, that's two of the greatest. There's no king that can ever contain us. Not politics, bold and black lions bleed. Something don't tell you much as fuck. I tell you right now, we done had enough. And to my ancestors, my face much. If it ain't about them, I don't give a fuck. Submitting your land in the touch. Yeah, you know what that mean, ain't no changing up. See, rockin' the mind, you coming through. Yeah, you know what to do, better give it up.
We'll be closing our eyes, but that ain't enough. We'll be watching in silence, that ain't enough. We'll be losing our minds, but that ain't enough. We'll be losing our lives, but that ain't enough. Yeah, I'm sitting here alive, but that ain't enough. Yeah, that verdict got hype, but it ain't enough. Yeah, we winning tonight, but it ain't enough. And I'm bringing the fire, if it ain't enough. We'll be closing our eyes, but that ain't enough. We'll be watching in silence, that ain't enough. We'll be losing our minds, but that ain't enough. We'll be losing our lives, but that ain't enough. Yeah, I'm sitting here alive, but that ain't enough. Yeah, that verdict got hype, but it ain't enough. Yeah, we winning tonight, but it ain't enough. And I'm bringing the fire, if it ain't enough.
DJ Big Nel Obuya. RBG Gumbo mixtape. I love it all.
Ooh, ooh.
That's my joint coming up though.
Yeah,
For real.
I know. Me too.
That's my joint coming up for real.
You know what I'm saying? And the good thing is we have artists who you just heard on here and who you're about to hear on here. So real quick, you know what I'm saying? Rock, Big Rock, you know, you seen the routine. Tell us something about that John right there, how it came together, and you know what I mean, just give us some background on it.
Well, that was originally a song that I was gonna put on my solo joint, Hard Headed, you know what I mean? But I think I'm going in a different direction sonically, so I was like, yo, I'm gonna put that on here. But originally, it started out on Facebook when I was just playing beats that I was going to try to select for my album. And the Monty was on live and he heard it. He was like, yo, bro, I like that beat. And I was like, all right, say less. So I sent it to him. And I said, I told him that I was going to follow. Told him that whatever his creative juices was going to pause, whatever he came up with, just, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to follow his lead because, you know, I try to reach out to the youth, you know what I'm saying, the younger brothers that's out there. I always try to reach out to them and, you know, show them that I'm listening, I got an ear, and I'm also a brother that's willing to listen to them on any kind of insight, you know what I'm saying? I show these brothers respect. I ain't afraid to be out here and speak to the youth. So I sent him the beat and he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? He came over with the hook and I followed his lead. You know what I'm saying? It ain't enough. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was really just me reaching out. You know what I'm saying? That's why I also did it on the other song, you know, with Bridging the Gap with the younger brother Akande. So I'm always trying to be out here in these streets and always trying to reach out to the younger brothers and the youth.
And the topic, you mean, is right. Y'all hit it right on the nose. You mean, all of this that you're doing, yeah, well, I've done this, but it ain't enough. If it wasn't
not enough,
we would be liberated from the colonizer mind state.
Exactly.
Not. We
exactly.
Following that aspect. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, much salute to you. That thing is hard. That thing is fire. And when I hear talk about drill music, and you can't make no conscious drill music. I mean, you're right. We're not. We're making centered drill music. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And that thing right there is fire. You know what I mean? Much love. That thing had me rock. I'm like all of us, man. We've been rocking the Jones, but I've been rocking to these tracks, man. Like I had the children rocking to them earlier today in the car. They were just rocking back and forth, and we was, man, that thing came on. They was bouncing in the back, like yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get it, man.
Let's get it. So we're gonna keep rocking. I believe this might be the last track on here. I think it is. And you know what I'm saying? We've been all over the country so far, and there's still more to come. You know what I'm saying? But this right here, we're going west side. We're going to the west side with that. Stay tuned. Here we go.
I love it all. Salute.
ancestors in my bones, strength in my stride. Walking through the fire, but they can't fortify. The wisdom in my veins, I carry the pain. Through the storm, you rise like the sun after rain. I'm the product of their struggle, every battle they fought. Standing on their shoulders, now I speak what they talk. From the fields to the streets, from the past to today, they whisper in my ear, showing me the way. I carry their dreams, I'm the ones that are behind. So, in every move I make, I'll make sure that I was intertwined. They rose from the ashes, and so do I. What the ancestors got me in. I'm destined to fly at the blink of an eye. I reach for the sky, no reason to lie. Nope. Quick ways I apply, I think to survive. Ancestors living in me, I feel them every day, guiding me in every way, every way. And through the ups and downs, they keep me on track. I know they got my back. Yeah. I'm the bridge to the future, but I'm rooted in the past. Ancestors taught me that nothing good will last unless I hold tight, unless I fight the fight. They gave me courage to turn wrong into right. Echo their voices, the legacy they built in the foundation of my life. Present, now every trial and tribulation, they keep me strong. The ancestors written, I know I can't go wrong. They wrote the blueprint, now I'm out of my lane. Rocking out behind me, future defined. I can never say goodbye, they always lie. When I look at the mirror, I see the truth in my eyes. I'm ready to try, let's go and rise. Yeah, don't try to hold me down. Nah, soar to the sky. It's time to rise.
Living in me. Hey.
Every way. And through the ups and downs, they keep me on track. I know they got my back. Yeah.
Every day, you guiding me in every way. The ups and downs, stay on track. I know they got my back.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's that joint right there for
Oh,
real,
where you
man.
go? Where you go? Somebody let him back in. Come on, man. You can't leave on your song. Oh no. I seen him. He was in there. Man, let me tell you, man, that thing right there is like West Coast conscious centered gospel music to me. Oh, there you go. You came on the joint.
Yeah, I'm there.
That's that joint right there, man.
It is, man. Look, my lighter was acting stupid on me. Like, no, not right now, not on this right here. So give us a little background on that, and you mean the beat wise, what made you want to do that particular song, and where you was coming from for those who are not initiated.
Well, yeah, most definitely. Basically, man, as you guys know, West Coast, notoriously known for G-Funk. I basically created a concept called RBG Funk, right? So that's the mentality I'm coming with in this West Coast paradigm. And so, it's self-explanatory, but I'll get into it a little bit more. The ancestors living in me is basically paying homage to what the ancestors fought for, bringing me about in this world, bringing us about in this world as Black people, and the things that we can accomplish based upon being inspired by their works, right? Being inspired by their legacies. That's something that I strive to emulate. So by striving to emulate these things, the only way we can emulate is to basically give high praises to. So when I think about the ancestors, I don't think about days gone by, but I think about the future, because to me, the circle of life is the actual symbol of life. You know what I'm saying? So it's cyclical. You know what I mean? So as I live, right, my ancestors live, but also my children live, and my 4 children live, and so on and so forth. So yeah.
Man, I heard that. I heard all of that in there. I got duck pimples when the song comes on. I be getting duck pimples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yo. That's a whole vibe, man. A whole, like, it's a feel good, you know what I'm saying? Reverence, celebration, you know what I'm saying? All that in one, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. And Big Nell put it at the end of the the red because I don't know because, but I feel like he put it there because, you know what I'm saying, to remind everybody, why are we saying what we're saying? Because our ancestors told us to say this and fought for us to be able to say this. We are our ancestors' wet dreams. We are the ones that, you know what I'm saying, are still fighting the fight because they know and see that we are not liberated from the people that enslaved and imprisoned them and tortured them.
Absolutely.
Raped them and murdered them. Let's not forget that's what it is. When people start asking, well, why you guys sound so violent? What are you talking about? We are talking about self-defense here. It's still happening to us. The same things that was happening to us 200, 300, 400 years ago is happening to us today. So we are not in the illusion of the inclusion. We are not distracted from the fact is that we are still being murdered and terrorized. You know what I'm saying? And you got to fight back. And if you feel like you don't want to fight back as a Negro, well, understand we're the Nagas. Understand we're the gods. Understand that we are the warriors, and we are that spirit of our ancestors who said, "Fight every way you can, and by all means necessary." And this is the necessary means we are bringing that to the forefront. Yo, yes, sir. So that is the end of the red. You might have heard half of it on the other live stream, and you'll hear this half. But now we're going to touch base on a couple of songs from the black before we get into that green. I don't know where Stiggs is at. I hope Stiggs comes back in because you'll understand when we get to the green why Stiggs needs to be here. But right now, I'm going to touch base. It's not any particular order right now, but I'm going to touch base on this one right here, and you'll understand why when I'm done.
When you open the door to the path, fighting what is evil, you would never be concerned with the eyes of the people. Yet in the mix of doing right at the night was a secret Facebook with too many chiefs enslaved by the ego. And in the past and in the present, where they want to complicate it, you don't have to be in focus for the joy of getting fans. Because we're Africans, for us it's not a war, it's our brand. And that is how you separate the boys from the clever weight. Cause something I have to acknowledge, I whole trip. I can't be going without addressing my thoughts within the mix. Been having problems, couldn't solve them, trying to vent with the only shadow of the habit boxing in the crib. That's why I'd rather die united than survive divided. The band black and baby, rip the flag and live by it. Keep the mission intact. I'm from Ronnie in the convict, bridging the gap.
And we keeping it black at the same time, don't pay the haters mind. Cause when shit hits the fan, guess who be holding the line? A lot of niggas lying when they say they about their people, but I can see in their eyes and their ways they deceive. And RBG is not a fad, my nigga, it's a lifestyle. I say to the ancestors, they stay in my life now. This ain't about being extremists and being loud. And most of y'all ain't like that anyway, so nigga pipe down. We being more, we ready to spar with the best of them. I am Mike, we leave a scar on the rest of them. We're black and green, pumping the heart of the chest of them. Step in that ring, I hear that ding and I'm besting them. Climbing the mountain of greatness, I throw my hand back to put my brother up to greatness too. Do you understand that? I am my brother's keeper. And if you fucking with my brother, you gon' be the reaper. Me eternally your sleeper. Two real brothers call that triple stage black. I show my brother love and I get it right back. Whenever it's war time, baby, got each other's back. I got they rockin' my body, yo, bridging the gap.
Enemies always pray on them, never pray for them. Machine gun sprayed on them, then invade warrant, stay cautious. From the caucus for the slave auctions. They give us crumbs, we kill each other for the same portions. Cane Corso, pain torture. See your God and my devil in the same portrait. Life is beautiful, have a celebration at your funeral. Let's get it done, cause I am the one, like Roman numerals. You say what you mean and mean what you say, that's what they all say. Listen fam, it's been a long day. If you was looking for trouble, this the wrong way. Playing helpless victim, not my forte. Rockin' Harriet's bandana, all your songs shooing and maintaining. Red faggot slapping you barehanded, brain twisted, train fisted. Different frame, but still the same picture. Manipulated by a lame mystic. You and her rocking the same lipstick. Chicks the same mystic. They believing they can change genders. What you don't get is I was taught to go against anything that you support and try to force me to accept. I'm born rebel, you born devil. Mind, body, and the spirit master all levels. Yeah, deliver the facts as militant blacks. I kinda rockin' Bomani, we bridging the gap.
Three real brothers call that triple stage black. I show my brother love and I get it right back. Whenever it's war time, baby, got each other's back. I kinda rockin' my body, yo, we bridging the gap. Yo, three real brothers brothers call that triple stage black. I show my brother love and I get it right back. Whenever it's wartime, man, we got each other's back. A Kanye rockin' more money, yo, we bridging the gap. What? Yeah, that's how it goes. Stay down. Stay on code.
Yeah.
Bridging the gap.
Yeah. Yo, Stiggs was like, it's fire in there, you know what I mean? Shout out to King Heru in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so give us a real quick break up and put it together with that. What's going on?
That was Bridging the Gap. Like I said, that was me, Bomani, and Akande. You know, I'm always trying to bridge gaps and extend my hand to help. You know what I'm saying? And we all got different perspectives out here. You know what I'm saying? And different age groups. You know, Bomani a couple of years older than me. I'm a couple of years older than Akande. You know what I mean? So that's different years of living. You know what I'm saying? Different perspectives in life, different experiences in life. You know what I'm saying? That one can get from another. You know what I mean?
Right.
Things I might not know at my age, still I might not know something that Akande might be privy to. You know what I'm saying? Or I might be privy to something that Bomani might not be privy to. You know what I'm saying? As far as information and knowledge is concerned. You know what I'm saying? But also, he have something for me, you know what I'm saying? And I have something for Akande. You know what I mean? That's what that bridging the gap is. You know, we always out here in this life that we live in, we got to remember that we lifetime students and teachers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Knowledge is infinite and information is infinite. So we can't be too big or too old to think that we can't get some information from another person that you might be younger than or older than.
Right. Real quick, Abaka, I seen it. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for spending this time with us, you know what I'm saying, and being there when your song came on, Abaka. Handle the business, and much love to you and the family. You mean West Side? You know what I mean? And hold it up. Because he said he got to leave out of the joint. So, man, that song embodied rock. That song embodies everything that you said. I heard all of that in there. And, you know what I mean? That thing was flowing, too. That thing was rocking. That thing was rocking.
Yeah,
right
that beat crazy.
Yes, sir. So we going. I know Stiggs was on here earlier, and he might be listening. I don't know where he's at right now, but we're gonna get into this Stiggs joint. It's called "Crown Me King." You know what I'm saying? And sidebar.
Yeah, that shit hard. That joint hard too.
It is. It is. When I met him, this is the first. I think this is the first video he showed me. I think he had just got it done. You know what I'm saying? And so, you in here? Okay. But we need to see your face, man. What's good, man? You know what I mean? Because you're gonna have to talk about this after I play this. So here we go. I'm gonna play this right now.
I would write this shit in fire. This is a war cry. This is Sankofa, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Southside, Chicago, Compton, California, Roosevelt Projects in Brooklyn.
You gotta turn that up.
Hold on. He just said somebody who the admin gotta let him back in. I don't know who can do that. Whoever can do that, let Stiggs back in. Somebody there who's the admin who can do that? Who's the host who can do that? I don't have the and if I do, I don't know. I didn't know I had it. So somebody let him back in. All right, I'm gonna play it now though. I'm gonna finish playing that joint. Rewind.
It's Sankofa, Rwanda, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Southside, Chicago, Compton, California, Roosevelt Projects in Brooklyn.
a king with a crown that's facts. She a queen with a crown that's facts. I'm a G, she a G that stacks. I'm a G, she a G that match. From my G's in the back, they trap it. Big G, get back, that's tax. So we'll be who needs facts. And we'll TTC this facts. So when you see we eat the snacks. If we see this seat, this cats. Be a key to the free that latch. Be a key to a seat that hatch. From my G's in the back, they trap it. Be a G, flip that, that's racks. See an LLC, get that. Start a business, face is that. If they shoot you back, flat. They shoot you back, flat.
They shoot you back like flat. They shoot you back like flat.
One time for the baby that's black. 2 times for the lady that's black. 3 times for the way to get back. 4 times for the Eddie go crack. They shoot you back like flat. 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 1 time for the baby that's black. 2 times for the lady that's black. 3 times for the way you ain't stack. Revolution like hate like that. See the crown where it's at, this hat. But we gon' lay it down flat, just smash. Wanna see where you at, just smash. See an open hand slap, just smash. What we even at, all mishaps. And right even that's all mismatch. Spit this, spit that, spit fast. Kick this, kick that, kick back. They shoot you back like that. 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 1 time for the baby that's black. 2 times for the lady that's black. 3 times for the way you get back. 4 times for the Eddie go crack. They shoot you back like that. 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 1 time for the baby that's black. 2 times for the lady that's black. 3 times for the way you ain't stack. Revolution like hate, I'll back with those who came before me. Let the legacy live through me. My ancestors giving honor your day. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. I'm a crown me king. They told me do this for the sisters who gotta work that job. She just trying to raise her babies while she goes so hard. Tell her crown me king. Tell her crown me king. Tell her crown me king. I'm a crown me king. It's for the brothers on the struggle locked inside of that cell. Just know I'm trying to free your mind, get you out of that jail. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. I'm a crown me king. You know the children are the future, teenage boys and girls. Get your money, start a business, then take over the world. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. Tell them crown me king. I'm a crown me king.
I am the niece of exploitation on a rice and pancake box. Come to collect the royalties for Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben. I am refreshing the bones, a witch, a root worker, a sorceress, a priestess, a gangster.
Yeah. Stick low. You've been blacktivated. What you say? They shoot you back like that.
1 time for the baby that's black. 2 times for the lady that's black. 3 times for the way to get back. 4 times for the Eddie go crack. They shoot you back like that. 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 1 time for the baby that's black. 2 times for the lady that's black. 3 times for the way you ain't stack. Revolution like hate like that.
During that investigative stop, struggle ensued between the officers and the suspect, and an officer-involved shooting occurred.
The multiple shooters in the back while he's laying down on the floor. And then when the mob comes, they don't try to solve her for it. Let her know what it was wrong with her baby.
I got pushed on the ground in the process of trying to find out what happened to my son.
Don't shake your head, keep your hands in your eyes.
He needs his aunt alive. He needs to not have witnessed her murder. He needs the city he lives in to be equitable and just and safe from poorly trained, scared, racist police officers.
And check your own goddamn self. Cause you're raped women, you're lied, you're on the taxi, you're doing the squad, and you're running away. Got a lot of goddamn girls following us around. Why don't you follow yourselves around? Cause that goddamn joke, you're a joke. You must be out your goddamn mind.
Yes. Stigalo, you know what I'm saying? He been on the whole time. Hopefully we will get it back on. Right now, before we went through the red, now we're just going through a couple of, we're not going to do all of the black because I want to really get to that green when Sticks gets back in here. As soon as he gets back in, we might just jump to it. But these are some of the black. Now we have the red, we have the black, we have the green aspect from Team RBG, the Gumbo. Griots using music, breaking oppression. That's what we're doing here. So You know what I mean? I'm gonna get right into the next joint, which this sister was on Mental Sequence. She was on earlier. So let's get into Mental Sequence. Reason. You know what I mean?
See, I believe I came from nothing, came up out the mind of none. I came up out that bitch and said I am, yes, you the one. Yes, you the one, yeah, I'm the one. I birthed the moon, I sparked the sun. I'm Alpha and Omega, baby. I came to make the waters run. I came up out the waters. 1 cell, 2 cell, 3 cell, 4 cell, 5. I came up out the on the aces matrix going live. I came up out the gutter, baby. Out the murky water. Left hand, I'm in wrong. Come on, baby, be my father. Bust up on the set with set. Priesthood of sadness, you shooing out the window. You can smell the indigo. Sipping on chestnut, mad. Tsunami flow, don't be mad. Respect the fall.
It's autumn, ho.
People really wanna know what the fuck they came for. People really wanna know just what the fuck they came for. It's the reason I try. It's the reason I cry. It's the reason you forgot. Remember, just ask why. If a reason exists, then the reason is this. If there's no purpose in your reason, then your reason ain't. It's the reason I try. It's the reason I cry. It's the reason you forgot. Remember, just ask why. If a reason exists, then the reason is this. If there's no purpose in your reason, then your reason ain't shit. See, I believe I came from nothing, came up out the mind of none. I came up out that bitch and said I am, yes, you the one. Yes, you the one, yeah, I'm the one. I birthed the moon, I sparked the sun. I'm Alpha and Omega, baby. I came to make the waters run. I came up out the waters. 1 cell, 2 cell, 3 cell, 4 cell, 5. I came up out the on the aces matrix going live. I came up out the gutter, baby. Out the murky water. Left hand, I'm in wrong. Come on, baby, be my father. Bust up on the set with set. Priesthood of sadness, you shooting out the window. You can smell the indigo. Sipping on chestnut, mad. Tsunami flow, don't be mad. Respect the fall. It's autumn, ho. It's the reason I try. It's the reason I try. It's the reason I try. It's the reason I cry. It's the reason you forgot. Remember, just ask why. If a reason exists, then the reason is this. If there's no purpose in your reason, then your reason ain't shit. It's the reason I try. It's the reason I try.
Woo! Mental Sequence with that joint. Reason. Yeah, man. So I told you we got, you know what I mean, we ranging all over the country. You know what I mean? If you thought it was dead, it's not dead. You know what I'm saying? What we doing, we at all spots at all times. I'm not sure who, hey Stiggs, I don't know who to get in touch with to tell them to get people back on. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna do, I got put on here to do do some work, and I'm gonna do some work, you know what I mean, what it is, and I'm gonna keep this thing rolling. What we got next? What we gonna do next? Yeah, okay. You heard him, you heard me, you heard it, and then okay, what's the yeah, yo. This brother was on earlier, right? So you gotta hear this joint right now. You know what I'm saying? Young Gaddafi, where you at, man? Where you at? All right, I'm a rock this one. And one more after this, then I'm gonna go right into the green. Stig was like, yo, you can drive that green anytime. All right, we're gonna get into that green because that green is stupid. But first, we got to hear Young Gaddafi. He was on. We do hear Young Gaddafi. Do we hear Young Gaddafi? We do. All right, I'll save that. We'll do one more joint off the black. There's more songs on the black too. Don't get it messed up. But we're gonna do one more song off the black. I even got one joint, and I'm not even gonna play that, but it's the only place that you can get that song that I did called Siddiqui Free. All right. Shout out to Kamal Siddiqui. You know what I'm saying? One of our prisoners at war. You know what I mean? Free Siddiqui. Anyhow, we're gonna get into this John from OBFC called Mansa Musa. If you was watching some of the stuff that Obafemi had dropped, this was the latest one that he dropped, I think. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna give you this John right here, and then we're gonna get into that green. You know, when the piano's playing, when the keys is playing, it's hard.
I'm bigger than Pablo. I think I'm Mansa Musa. Swim with sharks and chill with the barracudas. God in my own mind, I feel like a ruler. We invented currency, they invented the shooters. Let me tell you about some real mathematics. Thought towers at the speed of sound, brother, have that it. Plot shit like the craftmatic bad habits. I'm a Kushite, but I'm an asthmatic. Disconnect your line like it's bad static. Like OJ, I took a stab at it. Rolling around on the phone like a mad savage. God in my own mind, I can smash granite. My melanin is 7%, brother, you want the cash.
I'm yelling black power, yeah, we soaked up from lead showers. Another casket in the ground from these bash cowards. I got a target on my chest and I can't hide it. How can I lean on my brother when we all divided? I break the back, but it's time for me to push the line. Sacrificial limb is what I am when it comes to mine. Too many mothers living longer than their offspring. Racism will come from us, that's a y'all thing.
I'm bigger than Pablo. I think I'm Mansa Musa. Swam with sharks and chill with the barracudas. God in my own mind, I feel like a ruler. We invented currency, they invented the shooters.
OBFC, I push the line for the click. Since we talking black power, it's about time that you get educated like I did from that little time that I spent in the cell. Did me well, prepare my mind for this skit. Look, they say my people perish due from lack of knowledge. More blacks is going to jail instead of going to college. We making less deposits, and what's so ironic, more kids is hooked on pills instead of hooked on phonics.
Black wealth, I'm talking generational legacy. To put my seats ahead of me, my pedigree is black health. That's action on demand. We eat to live and live again. That's really what it is, fam. I love black money. I'm talking about when it's circulating. Touch a lot of hands and it's never hate. And the black fist hold a lot of power. We don't pump fake, we educate in these last hours.
I'm bigger than Pablo. I think I'm Mansa Musa. Swam with sharks and chill with the barracudas. God in my own mind, I feel like a ruler. We invented currency, they invented the shooters.
I ain't one of these new niggas, no. Mansa Musa with some new riches, new info I deliver to you niggas. Natural born, problematic lord of the gravel floor. Fuck your gavel, half man, half matador. I got an issue with you acting too kettle corn. Revolution will be televised, tell them run the door. All black melody, metamorph. Hella strikes with a whistle, that's how I settle scores. Now you locked in like you just clocked in like a clumsy jewel heist. I always drop gems, mind over matter, cause your mind is the data. And the data is the dollar that these motherfuckers after. Should have been an Ivy League scholar and boss. Ain't no price tag for silence, cause privacy costs. I ride with dogs, and I swim with the sharks. Ask Pablo was the ticket for the time that he lost.
OBFC, baby.
Yeah. OBFC. They're rapping from Arizona, AZ. You know what I'm saying? AZ RBG out there. So, you know what I mean? Had to play that. You know what I mean? There's more tracks. There's more tracks on that Black too. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Get Buck. He's doing that. And there was some, you know what I mean, technical difficulties for me to get it. So I have the songs from it. So you just heard that, but so you didn't hear the mix. But what this leads into right now, what this leads into is the final inclusion, you know what I mean, the final segment of the RBG Gumbo. You know what I mean? You heard the R, you heard the B, some of the B. Now you're going to hear the G part. You know what I'm saying? And the G is definitely in there. My man Stigalo, man, give him some little background. Tell him who orchestrated this and how that came to be the way it's good. Boy, what they're about to hear, how did that happen, man? Tell them before it happened, because you know that was a surprise to everybody. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's a surprise. So tell them a little something real quick.
Okay, yep, definitely, yep. Shout out to everybody out there, all the people, all the folks, all the fam, RBG fam, you already. Appreciative to be able to be a part of this legendary project with so many magnificent artists that are from east to the west coast, north to south. So I had the blessing to be able to be a part of the Green Project. behind the scenes on meetings, we decided that we're gonna do 3 tapes, 3 joints, 10 tracks a piece. I hollered at my man DJ Iron Man Chris Starks. Shout out to Iron Man Chris Starks, phenomenal DJ. I worked with him many a times. Gave him the track list. He arranged it in the way he saw fit. That drew to his ear. He added all kinds of sound effects and blends and mixed it to make sure it flowed. After that, I took that, went to where I go to the studio at. Shout out Manny Green from Rab Entertainment. That's one of my partners. And I put on the headphones and just vibed out to the music. Now I had a whole lot more in there. I took stuff out because I didn't want to do too much. You know what I'm saying? However, I had a lot more added in than I let out there. And all of the music is fire. It's culture. It's vibe. It's another level of energy. It's just fish grease, man. All of the artists. I'm talking about all of the artists, man. I was super impressed with everybody's work, and I just added what I could, my flavor. East Coast mixtape style. If you ever heard any of the classic mixtape styles like the DJ Clues and so on and so forth, that's the mindset we have in it. I had in it.
Yeah, man. The energy was like that. And just so we're clear, the red, you know what I mean, brought that fire, brought the fire in the blood, you know what I'm saying, and brought the fight out of, you mean, in the situation. The black stated, you know what I mean, who we are, the melanin aspect, the universe, the antimatter, you know what I'm saying, out there, that dark hole space, but the everything that seems to be nothing in this time, but is everything in all reality. You know what I'm saying? This green, man, this green right here is so uplifting, so energetic, so if you didn't know where to go after the red and the black, the green definitely gives you the direction of what needs to happen. The songs, the choices, the order of the that was played is just beautiful. And people forget, they don't understand that red, black, green, RBG has been the key the entire time. It is the key the entire time. It is you are your ancestors. You mean that melanin is that universal connector, and the things that pass the information through your nervous system, that's melanin. You understand? The first thing that gets started in the creation of the baby is the melanin, and that starts the nervous system and creates the nervous system. You know what I'm saying? So it's necessary. But the green is to understand, you put them two together, this is what you owe. This is yours. Everything where the green is at, that fertile ground, that flourish, that prosperity is right in here. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and play it, and I might just let a bunch of songs rock. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that thing is fire. I'm going to get busy with I'm going to get me some more tea while this is playing. I'm going to roll me another one up while this is playing. And we just going to enjoy this joint. So remember, people, if you want this, you got to go to teamrbg.com. Scroll down a little bit. You're going to see the cover on there, done by Mentu Sun. And what is it? AFX Graphics, right? Artifacts Graphics. Look out, you go check them out. You want the album cover, holla at them. But we're going to go ahead and play this and bar some.
Yep, and shout out to all the artists that's on the green. It's a pleasure being able to play y'all music personally and have something to do with it. Ife Jaye, Jakim, Gaddafi, Rocket Musa, you of course, Sunday Gray, you're joining on there, killing it. You know what I mean? I got the last track on the project. You know what I'm saying? That make sure y'all check that out. Don't forget about it. It's
Stay
called
to the end.
Clean Up Crew. You know what I mean? And it's a dedication to the whole project in itself and all the artists and people that's in the RBG movement that make music as well as the organizers. Let's go.
Yeah, yes, sir. Here we go.
try those. We can. BWO, the forward movement from here on out, you dig? Yeah. Shout out to Queens. I'm talking just like my ancestors. You Negroes trust the government. I trust my ancestors. We built kingdoms and yeah, our infrastructure stand better. Plenty reasons for us to stand tall with our heads up. To walk with your head down, that's a no-no. I walk with the spirit of my queen of Ndogo, and we walk with the spirit of the kings of Angola. We was taught to be a gangster. We was taught to be soldiers. We need to stop the violence. For sure, I'm standing with young boys. Don't mean we shouldn't keep politics in them drums, boy. WSK, if it ain't that, then you's a dumb boy. Nigga, you just want gun. Really, you don't want war, and that's treason. We don't deal with cloud chasers, but my people are squeezing. You can turn to cloud chasers, give them people a reason. Why you pretending when you know that you been a bitch? That switch come out your cartridge gone on some Nintendo shit. Yeah, probably thinking that I'm talking on some nigga shit, but black love is black power, man. I'm talking militants. We need to stop firing across some friendly shit and take a shot at keeping black dollars and black businesses, so our cash can flow into black industries and change a couple tendencies. Go chase our dreams and make our dreams. This shit, it ain't make believe. They really take the team, and it's deeper than our skin. They hate what's coming from within. And you need to check your temp. Black on and black lifted. Fuck it, we been there. The reasons why we fail, cause we trying to be somebody else, thinking that we know some shit we don't even apply to self. To deny yourself the courtesy of growth, that's a cry for help. We deprive ourselves of commonwealth, lack of fundamental health. Only way to find yourself, be guided here and like yourself. Common ground to compare to the battleground, and you know common unity here. That's where our talent's found, and we know skill sharpens skills, and talent sharpens talent, and willpower is will. I'm for sure that you could grasp it. And to be blunt, this dialogue, so you know it's time to ask it. Ask whoever they want. They know that they can't match it. Put them in the casket. We do this shit for practice. Just imagine, we finally build a nation. Generation after generation, then we finally escape the matrix. Secure the likeness of our greatness. Penetration is a must. And you say you want a new life, or you can't come to us. Y'all really know. You think this discussion done, or we not busting our guns. If you think you coming for us, then run on up, but we dumb as fuck. Evolution is a revolution. We secure, create our history. But one thing we can't do is continue to let them screw it. Now, yeah, I do this for the culture, and I also do this for the future. Like that Malcolm X mixed with Martin Luther. And I hope that they can see this as a warning. And I hope I ain't alarm them, but you know that nigga's on it. So when that sunset, sayonara, right?
We gotta reach for the stars. African children, together we go far. I said we gotta reach for the stars. African nation, stand up and take charge. Cause they ain't got nothing for us. This dirty Babylon system ain't got nothing for us. They ain't got nothing for us. These filthy capitalists, they ain't got nothing for us. Every organization, every institution, every government, every constitution got us on the bottom, criminalized. That's a destitution, and they school system ain't shit. They snatch your children out the house. I'm down to smack a cracker in the mouth. Demonize, regurgitate everything we about. I'm tired of all the pain, guilt, and the shame. Occupy, colonize, parasites to blame. Prisons and the military, watch your step. My auntie died up in a hospital where she took her last breath. Cousin died up in a momo cause I counted as fuck. We gon' ride for you, baby, and we won't get stuck. Africans show genocide, the rest is CPS. Burn the system down in the colonial quest. This is genocide, really though, it's genocide. Chemical, biological, it's genocide. We gotta reach for the stars. African children, together we go far. I said we gotta reach for the stars. African nation, stand up and take charge. Cause they ain't got nothing for us. This dirty Babylon system ain't got nothing for us. They ain't got nothing for us. These filthy capitalists, they ain't got nothing for us. Reparations of demand to repair a damage done. from the first offense in Africa, everything out there under the sun. Every ritual, every language, every mineral, every soul. They've been robbing for 600 years, it's everything they owe. The question has been answered, who gets paid across the globe? Every black man, woman, and child, every hood, every ghetto. It's the only way white people can be a part of humanity. And it's simple mathematics, I know you understand me. Restore resources to the African revolution, and this colonial crisis taking our shit, only solution. African workers and arms, house the local establishments, corporations and farms, schools and hospitals, they all own a material solution. We ain't gotta get spiritual. We shutting down these Democrats and these corny ADOS cats. We charging for our artifacts in museums and cities with skyscrapers and train tracks. We gotta reach for the stars. African children, together we go far. I said we gotta reach for the stars. African nation, stand up and take charge. Cause they ain't got nothing for us. This dirty Babylon system ain't got nothing for us. They ain't got nothing for us. These filthy capitalists, they ain't got nothing for us.
Let's go, stars. I see. What we got here is that it's that RBG. We get to break these scenes. Creating the music, breaking oppression.
And I put that on me. I make sure they gotta eat on the job, on the streets for my seeds. Young kings, young queens, RBG, red, black, and a green. Now that's what I call my teens, hanging over everything. I ain't never out of reach for my seeds. And that's how we gotta
since I've been crowned father, I grind harder. One for two daughters, a white, that black God, and that red, black, and green. That's balance for the dean, huh? Family over, every over. I step and seize every chance I get, and then I watch them all grow. No magic tricks. Say no, bruh, you know, bruh, gotta put that on your platter. I don't care about what they say, we say black fathers matter.
When it comes to my seeds, gotta keep that real. Create memories, trigger me, I orchestrate moves like a symphony. Visually, I sit with these thoughts like epiphanies. Literally, change the game and make history. Officially, my daughter never see me here until the victory. Cause all we got is us, all we got is sex. Every day I gotta love. Put that on me, I'm sure they gotta eat on the job, on the streets for my seeds. Young kids, young queens, RBG, red, black, and a green, can't see. Now that's what I call my teens, hanging over everything. I ain't never out of reach for my seeds. And that's how we gotta be. Real ones follow me. One, teach one, play the back street. I let my son ride shotgun while these other suckers take the back seat, and that's the only one that can pass me. Something heavy in my diaper bag, homie, you can match me. Riding down the afternoons with the seat back, who that? Down the back, proud to be black, that's your daddy. Sitting clean in the rag seat, going hard for my committee, and my committee is mad black fathers. Yeah. I'm from a spot where blacks get rejected. Selling dope and gangbanging get you well respected. Being a felon get you well neglected. Where the black fatherhood challenge was accepted. To show the youth a better route. Teach them right from wrong and what the benefits of life about. Don't get caught up in the streets, you can make it out. Put that on my soul, I'ma show my kids a safer route. Man, I put that on me, I'ma sure they gotta eat on the job, on the streets for my seeds. Young kings, young queens, RBG, red, black, and a green, seeds. Now that's what I call my teens, hanging over everything. I ain't never out of reach for my seeds. And that's how we gotta be, real ones follow me, each one, teach one, plant seeds.
Today I will conclude our talk on Father and his role. His role is so mighty as the head of his household. His role is so mighty in helping to build a nation that really we could talk all year on Father and never give him enough. But time will not permit us to do that.
We're about to take this truck out of Atlanta, Georgia. Just my man saying
together. Our RBG solution. I'm that rich, precious professor. Motivation, vocal expressor. Look at universal law. I give more to the lesser. A soul glow from self-control. With the universal flow, explode all containers. Knowledge unload, expose those offenders. Knowledge proven ship, more to the lesser. Yeah, I'm taking it back because it's me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get it.
I'm that rich, precious professor, motivation, vocal expressor. Live that universal law, I give more to the lesser. My soul glow from self-control. With the universal flow, explode on contenders. Knowledge unload, expose those offenders. Mileage proof show, you should know your defender. Like the niggas with the AOBs, shotguns speaking, bossing evil, popping off on demons. I'ma say, Assalamu alaikum, let loose, street sweeping. We freeing the poor, righteous teachers. This offensive season, they facing accountability. We achieving that divinity. We seeking what we need in complete tranquility. Cultural identity, ancient validity. Commune for the unity. No self-see wealth, nah, nothing new to me. On my Kwame Sure, usually I'm applying that pressure to oppressor till I'm eulogy. High vibing, we still alive in them times when them sisters and brothers are straight dying, fighting for a piece of the pie in the crooked system line. Fly right high vibing. We still alive in them times when them sisters and brothers are straight dying, fighting for a piece of the pie in the crooked system line. Like a trailer, I hear the drama from the statement to my Umi and my Baba and Maduro Abangada. Yeah, repave it, or you gotta feel the pain for the shake name Sunjata. Hear the cleaning of the karma, claiming them sons and them daughters, feasting off the 400 years of the fears and the slaughter. Coming to the tables and the favors, and where's my food and water? Claim resources of a true world order. Come rush the dough with a black fist full of dough with a list of what they owe before we exit this corruption at the cold. Exodus, interruption from us and stole. So no, they don't plan to ever let us go. I come to take it any way we get it. It's legal or illegal, August most high permitted on my direct rate solution for a minute. Entrepreneurship over employment for that pivot. And we wait when we never give in to they give me to my God, master impression, never measure my limit. Just like I'm the little vibratory story on exhibit. I don't entertain the lay when I give it. I shed shame, impress oppressor when I live it. Not trying to impress the oppressor when I spit it, huh? High vibing. We still alive in them times when them sisters and brothers are straight dying, fighting for a piece of the pie in the crooked system line. Fly right, high vibing, high vibing. We still alive in them times when them sisters and brothers are straight dying, fighting for a piece of the pie in the crooked system line.
Once again,
Yeah. Real break. Now that we got Obafemi in here, you know what I'm saying? Obafemi, man. Hey, man, yo, you've been listening to it, you've been here. How does that feel to you? How does that green feel?
Yo, so when I first heard that green, man, the energy that Stiggs brought to the table, the mix that DJ Chris Starks put down, man, was awesome. Was awesome, man. The joint that you just played, though, you know what I'm saying? That had to have been about 2-3 years ago, bro, when you performed that at the Massacre in Little Rock, Arkansas, man. I knew that joint was a hit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, the energy behind that, bro, was on point, man. Definitely.
Man, listen, that joint right there. The funny thing, right, is I was kind of given a directive to, you know, we bring something that was not so much. I want to kill these crackers. You know what I'm saying? Like throughout the whole joint, like I'm just here with angry. I'm the anger of my ancestors type thing. And I was like, no doubt, I deal with high vibration. You know what I'm saying? So what people forget about is we in a war, and in the war, you have got to remain on a high vibration to get through all of the trauma, all the anguish, everything, all the, you mean, the if you was in the middle of a battlefield, you got to already see that you won and fight through everything till you get to that win. And you can't leave the high vibrational mind state and be on some low vibes and think that you're going to get through all the battles and all the bullshit that you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? But scientifically speaking, the higher your vibration, the less that you're dealing with illness, the less that you're dealing with fear, the less that you're dealing with blockages to open up and speak with your ancestors. Mike sent me something. Mike Chambers sent me something. Actually, I think it was yesterday or today. It was talking about the salamander, and between a frog and a salamander, a dude did a experiment and cut off the leg of a salamander and cut off the leg of a frog. But the salamander has regenerative properties, right? So when he gave it some shock or some high vibrational frequency shock, the leg of the salamander grew back, but the leg of the frog did not. You understand what I'm saying? Because the vibration, they don't hold the proper high vibration. And this is what I'm saying when in the hook. You know what I'm saying? We still alive. You try to cut us off. You try to chop the heads off. You try to assassinate us and our character. We still are on a high vibration. And on a high vibration, we can pull up the low. Low vibration can't stop high vibration. So you in the midst of the fight, you want to win the war, stay on a high vibe. You know what I'm saying? When they tried to get us with that, hey, take this blank. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is killing everybody. I was walking the streets, no mask, knocking on doors, getting paid, doing what I do without a fear of ever dying and being sick. But even if I did transition, I knew that my purpose would be there, and I live my life every day. You know what I'm saying? So that if this is the last minute that I'm there, then I'm good. So that song, High Vibration, is always about my ancestors channeling through me to tell everybody else, we gonna win, but I need you to see the win and stay with that vision, stay with that height. So, you know what I mean? I can take no glory for the song whatsoever. That is completely the ancestors telling me to do that. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I do is listen to what they tell me when it's time to tell me. You know what I mean? I stay high vibing. I stay alive. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Obawajumi, man. What's good? Tell me your thoughts, man. Tell me your thoughts on what you've been hearing so far between the red, the black, and now we into the green, man.
Well, I mean, look, I knew that this project was special at least about a month ago, and we didn't even do any of the drops yet, and we didn't do any of the hosting, or none of the DJs got their hands on it just yet, but I knew it was special. All 3 albums, with Black and Green, are unique. It's something like I told Stiggs last week, and he definitely agreed with me. Each album had to be balanced, like each album had to be balanced. You have a beginning, you got a middle, you got an end. You got red, you got black, you got green. You got R, you got B, and you got G. And so they had to be balanced. You couldn't front load and then backload another one. They had to be balanced. So when you listen to each and every one of them, not only are the beginning of each album, strong, we coming out hard, we coming out fire, but the middle of the album had to be solid and the end of the album had to be solid. And so when you listen to all 3, you're going to get that on all 3. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that what's wrong with a lot of musical projects today is that they're front loaded. All the best is in the beginning. The middle's boring and the end kind of fizzles out. So with this project being a mixtape project, having various different songs offered up by various different artists, you had to have the right balance. You had to have the right mix of songs so that each album stands alone. You know what I'm saying? Whereas, you can buy the complete set, which we want everybody to do, but you could also buy each album individually, and you're going to get an album that is completely balanced, whereas though it's just as fire and it's just as hard in the beginning, in the middle, as it is in the end. So I think that's the beautiful thing about it. And I think that, when I heard it almost a month ago, I knew it. You know, it's just like just putting the songs in order. Which order were they going to be in? But we knew that we had something special about a month in. And so now that it's complete with all the drops, with all the DJ work and things of that nature, you won't be disappointed. I don't think anybody that purchases this album, all three, red, black, green, or whatever, is going to be disappointed by the album. It speaks to the people, it speaks to the streets, it speaks to where we are as a people right now. And it's a special project, man. Like I said at the beginning, I'm so proud to be a part of this project. You know, I mean, I'm behind the scenes with this thing. So I'm not an artist, I'm a retired artist. But to be behind the scenes, to work together with brothers and sisters who were committed to this project, how smooth it went, like you mentioned earlier, son, it's just a beautiful thing, man. And I'm telling you, just go out and purchase this album. Go out, you know, whenever, you know, tonight, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? And go to teamrbg.com and purchase History, because there were artists that wanted to make this happen, you know, that are no longer here or no longer with us in the physical. And another one of the artists, because we dedicated this entire project to two artists. You know, shout out to our brother who's, you know, behind the wall, our brother A-Wax, you know, and shout out to our brother who is in Spiritual Essence, but will always, you know, be with us. Our brother Rough Mike, one half of the group, Precise Science. They were true pillars of the RBG movement. And, you know, so we decided to, you know, dedicate and livicate this album to both of them. And, you know, without them, you know, two of those two brothers, and many other brothers and sisters, you know, that came along, you know, to get this musical movement to where it's at. You gotta, you know, you gotta show them love, you gotta show them reverence, you gotta show them respect. And as we do in, you know, traditional African culture, or, you know, African spiritual cosmology, we venerate our ancestors, those who have, you know, gone on, you know, to the realm of the ancestors, or what, you know, some people, you know, call the realm of the Egungun. We venerate them, we honor them. And for those brothers who are behind the walls, you know, who are behind enemy lines, who, you know, are incarcerated, you know, we haven't forgotten, you know what I'm saying? We haven't forgotten our brother A-Wax. So, you know, I just want to send shout outs to both, you know, our brother A-Wax and our brother in Spiritual Essence, Rough Mike. So I turn it back over to you.
No doubt, no doubt. I want to bring up something that we talk about and other people have talked to us about when it comes to what they call conscious music, or what we call centered music. A lot of the times you'll hear music where you really like the music, you like what they saying, but you ain't really feeling the beat, or you ain't feeling a flow or something like that. You know what I mean? There's arguably an excuse for you not to deal with it. On all of these songs, on all of these projects, both the red, on the red and the black and now the green, what you hear is a wonderful flow of talented, artistic brothers. Shout out to Don. I see you. Shout out to Zuna. She was on there as well. I seen a couple other people come on, but Don, Genius Level Hip Hop, Genius Level Radio, truthhiphop.com. We all have music playing on there. Thank you for that, my brother. I gotta say that. You know what I'm saying? But he's also, as Jakem, what's good, Jakem? I see you on there. You know what I'm saying? He Don is also one of those people who understand that the whackness, or what they say is whack, where's the good music? It's on his station, and we get played on the station, and we listen to the station. And this is what I'm saying, y'all. You're gonna hear these songs, if not a whole set of this mixtape. You know what I mean? He might dedicate an entire hour just to the mixtape, to the red, to the black, and to the green, John, where you can hear it. So you get to stay tuned in there. But we are giving you the proper sounds, the proper lyrics, the proper flow, undeniably, y'all. You may not be used to hearing what we're saying, but you are used to hearing how we say it. And so now all those excuses are out. You've got to pick a side. There is no more riding the fence. You know what I'm saying? You act like you ain't got it. Well, you're just being blind, deaf, and dumb. And this is what we bring it. Team RBG is not fucking playing, man. Not playing. Anybody else got anything to say before I get into this next 10, 15 minutes?
Time dictates it.
I'm waiting.
Time dictates agenda. That's
Time.
what you.
Yep,
That's
let
what.
it
That's
ride.
what. That's what you're speaking of.
Yes, yes.
You know, speaking of time dictates agenda. No longer the days of riding the fence conducive for African people. Well, no matter where you are, you know, anywhere in the world, anywhere to the diaspora, time dictates agenda. It's getting harder before it's getting easier. You know what I'm saying? Especially for us. And so, you know, I look at it like the world is completely against us as a people. And now they feel like they got us on the ropes and they going for the death blow. So you have to make a choice. You can't be in this place that's neutral. You can't be in the middle. You have to choose one or the other, or the choice is going to be made for you. So time dictates the agenda. You look at the times, you look at how we live in, you look at what is being done to us, what we're doing to one another. The reason why what's being done to us is being done to us is because look at what we're doing to one another. You know what I'm saying? So if we begin to change ourselves, which is very hard work to do, because when you ask a person to change, they got to really do a personal inventory of their own self and their own life. And they have to really go out here and make the changes necessary for them to be better people. You know what I mean? To bring about a better world, you know what I'm saying? To create better conditions for themselves, their family, and their community. And that's not easy. That's going to take some time, but you have to put that time and that work in on yourself and your immediate environment to be able to combat the external enemy, you know what I'm saying, that is out to destroy you. So you got to deal with the demons within your own self or the negative aspects of yourself. And then you got to, once you've done that, once you've mastered that, once you've risen above that and have connected with your own self, then you got to deal with this enemy out here. So it's time that dictates agenda. And trust me, if you haven't decided what side you on, that choice is going to be made for you. So at the end of the day, you got to make the right choice. That's all it's about.
In this project, this music should help you make your decision.
Exactly.
True indeed.
I want to give a shout out to some of the people who was in the chat. I was in the comments. I was in the private chat. So I missed all these comments. I would have been shouting everybody out. My fault, y'all. My fault. You know what I mean? I stand corrected as host. We got Olu Ashe in there. We got Genius Level Radio, Don in there. We got Zuna in there. We got Eleanora in there. Mental Sequence. We have Reality Check in there. Jakim. We have Mental Son who's in there. Obviously, Team RBG is in there. Maroon Khalif is in there. Who else is in there? Okay, I think we named everybody, but DJ Chris Stokes is in there. Yeah, hey Chris, hey brother, you did your thing on this job.
Mad shout out to you, my brother.
Sambozi was good in there. All right, we've been talking a little bit, talking enough. You know what I mean? And I done got my thing all skilled up. I done got my tea right here. You know what I'm saying? I had to go. I was missing. Turn it back up. Yeah. Okay, I got you. I'm gonna turn it up as loud as I can. I'm already getting in trouble with the neighbors, but you know what? Man, I'd give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, we out here hanging. We banging for the red, black, and green, as they say. You know what I'm saying? And if you know me, you know how I be. So, you know what I mean? RBG. It's Sunday RBGR8 here, getting it on. So, salute to everybody, and let's get back. Let's get forward into this music. Black-tastic. Go.
Support the movement. This the RBG Green mixtape. Shout out DJ Owen, Crystal. I'm your host, Diglo, aka Diglo Swagmo. Shout out Dallas Ford for doing the loudest radio. Shout out the whole team RBG movement. We're about to take this trip to Cali real quick.
This what they afraid of. Got it off the muscle, stayed down till I came up. Fat laces, fit fresh shirts, gained affiliated, not at all, so don't claim one. Got game from them niggas and I sing some. Switch lanes, hit the figures, yeah, they ain't dumb. Got trained by the realest, but behind bars, dropping niggas southpaw. Hey, little did they know, we been plotting on the low. We been stacking up our dough. You know for sure. If you ain't gotta be told, I've been keeping my piss dropping the business in the flow, getting on. Calling all soldiers forward. Calling in locked and loaded. Gon' get it in, cause we on one. Gon' get it in, cause they hold. This is what it sound like when the spirit goes, when it feel right. When you twisting up your fingers for the right fight. Bang on the system, gang, bang for this real life. What the game need is a message in the music if they don't speak. That's enough to do it, yeah, that's on me. Drop down, you in the presence of a queen, get in order.
Yeah, we forward motion, pull up, smoke, and straight West Coast land. This that pure uncut shit, don't just rush it, micro dose it. Yeah, we forward motion, pull up, smoke, and straight West Coast land. This that pure uncut shit, don't just rush it, micro dose it.
Say, this what they afraid of, boss with this shit. You don't know where I came from. You don't know what I done did. What I didn't do, nigga, what I didn't choose. When I had a duck, when I had a stick and move. When it went to tongue, when I had to tell the truth. When it's said and done, doing what you gotta do. When the game is showing boom, niggas act a fool, get in order. Hey, little did they know, we been plotting on the low. We been stacking up our dough. You know for sure that you ain't gotta be told. I've been keeping my pistol sharp and the movements in the flow, get in order. Calling all soldiers forward. Calling in locked and low.
Once again, it's the team RBG Green Gumbo mixtape.
Don't get in, let's go. Say, this is what it sound like. When the spirit get a biggie, when it feel right. When you twisting up your fingers for the right fight. Bang on the system, gang, bang for this real life order. What the gang need is a message in the music if they don't speak. That's enough to do it, yeah, that's on me. Drop down, you in the presence of a queen, get in order.
Yeah, we forward motion, pull up, smoke, and straight West Coast land. This that pure uncut shit, don't just rush it, micro dose it. Yeah, we forward motion, pull up, smoke, and straight West Coast land. This that pure uncut shit, don't just This is what it feel like when the spirit get a baby, when it feel right. When you twisting up your fingers for the right.
Now this boy out loud was good.
They need is a message in the music if they don't speak. That's enough to do it, yeah, that's on me. Drop down.
Now that we got things in order, we're gonna travel all the way to the other side of the map and Brooklyn. We're gonna highlight Jack Cam.
What up, Jakim? See you, Jakim. What's good? BK.
enjoyable crowd. Never die all the time, but we celebrate life. Live life with a home, man, woman, and child. That's what designed since the days that we travel to now. See the style, how they live, how they predict your vision. Television giving signals, how you thinking like the devil. Taking lines and being fools to get the shovel. Rest of mentally lost, you still are losing out the bed. Shit, time to break the spell. When you rise to another level, you can figure this shit out when you shine just like a bezel. Taking that to the other side, living like a rebel. Black pride on your mind, find a way to never settle. Then it put me up in here, something fishy up in here. Me and these people showing kids, how they got a couple years. The cat is out of that, they gotta learn from the past. And then feeling was meant for the days of the crash. How could you believe him? Dealing with devils, all they know is deceiving. Living for freedom, gotta detach and leave him. Cause we don't need them, they give us all the reasons. Nothing but demons, how could you believe him? Dealing with devils, all they know is deceiving. Living for freedom, gotta detach and leave him. Cause we don't need them, they give us all the reasons. Nothing but demons, gotta pass from the trash. They feed us up. That I'll go on your mind and meditate in the stands, block out the past, dealing with the now and the then. But it's a chance when I have to do this like this. I need the friends who make that who they got. Some of our kind in the skies, who they help so have their mind. I really think it's about that time. 40 acres and a mule, just to play you like a fool. Dead bodies on the news, it's like they kill us cause our heel is deep into what we see. But we can get an answer. We have a sickness, let's just cut out the cancer. Liberation through education, the only way. Food, shelter, and program like red pill, was safe fact. We got the tools, yes, utilize our skill issues with each other. Take the time out to build. The future's in our hands, opportunities to grab. We have more than our ancestors had in the past. How could you believe it? That was all they know to see this. Living for freedom, gotta detach and leave it. How could you believe it? That was all they know to see it. Living for freedom, gotta detach and leave it. Cause we don't need it.
Once again, it's a team RBG we out using music, breaking the pressure. I'm Stig Stigler, aka Stigler Fat Roll. That's DJ Iron Man, Chris Stokes. Let's go.
I'm sorry. I'm not. No, I'm not sorry at all. You know what I mean? Listen, hold up. Let's talk about them last two real quick. You know what I'm saying? And I want to go backwards. I mean, starting from this one. This brother is from New York. You know what I'm saying? And he utilized a Tupac track. Do you understand how important that is? You understand? You see the relevance in this right here. And he hit him with, you know what I'm saying? Who do you believe? What do you believe? He's challenging your thought. This is critical thinking MC in here. You understand? And this is a necessity for us to do in a day and time where they just twerking, shaking, and you know what I mean, popping pills and taking drugs and killing each other. This is a necessity. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to make mention of that. Plus, you know what I'm saying, Knowledge Born, I saw that. Definitely, you know what I'm saying? We not done, y'all. This is like, oh yeah, we done. No, we got other podcasts on Knowledge Born. Knowledge Born allows a platform due to Knowledge Radio. We will be doing something like this on that with him hosting it and putting it out there. So if you think you missed what you missed right now, just stay tuned because we got more coming. And then now that other John, you know what I'm saying, the Soldiers John. Man, I was on the call when she said, yeah, I put it in there. I need somebody to talk about that for me. Talk about that. Somebody.
Hey, check this out. That Ife Jaye track, man, when I tell you, hey, she got me twisting up my fingers for the right fight. You bang on the system, gang. But every time she say that part, you feel me? I'll be thinking like, damn, you feel me? I don't even know how to do all of that. Twist my fingers. But she got me ready to twist my fingers for the right fight.
Hey.
I'm like, yo.
Hey, Rock know how to do that. Hey, Rock, man, show him the RBG twist the fingers, John. You done did. You know what I'm saying? There it is. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta get that down.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She had me over here RBG walking in the chair, bro. I'm RBG walking in the chair. I ain't Crip walking. I ain't Blood walking. I'm RBG walking in the chair, man. That thing was Ooh, and I told y'all, you know what I mean? It's hard to, I know. I just ain't no ego. I'm just saying. I got that energy of the answers. I know it's hard to follow the things I'll be doing when I be doing what I'm doing. I know that. But she followed that thing up and punched you. If you think that I punch you in the face, she punched you in the gut and the face at the same time. That thing, you know what I mean? Respect to the queen, to the goddess. That thing was
Word,
fire.
she put that touch on that. Twisting up your fingers for the right face.
You know what? I think I would agree. I think everybody would agree that it's hard to create synergy. But what this album has, in all three parts, you know, the red, the black, and the green, it has a great synergy. Because you going from the left coast, the west coast, you know what I'm saying? And you got artists out there, you know, you got you know, our sister Ife Jaye out there, you got our brother Abaka out there, you know, then you go into, you know, the A, you know what I'm saying, with the Vengeance, you know what I'm saying, Mike Chambers, you know what I mean? You going to New Haven, Connecticut, you know, our brother Gaddafi up there, you know what I mean? Then you going a little bit over to Rochester, The Rock, you know what I mean? With, you know, my man Stigalo. You got, then you going to, you know, down to the Bluff, you know, Pine Bluff, MCE, you know what I mean? Then you going over to Charlotte, you know, Carolina way, you know what I'm saying? My brother, you know, Big Rocker. So, you know, then you're going back up to the East Coast, you know, back up to, you know, NY, you know what I'm saying? Well, our brother, you know, Bomani, Mayasa, you know, the General Salute, you know what I mean? And, you know, Ambassador O. And then, you know, they bringing in our brother from, you know, Florida, you know what I mean? Our big bro, you know, Tahir RBG. So it's a tremendous project, you know what I mean? You got our sister, you know, Eleanor down there, you know, down in that you know, that Arkansas area. So it's like but through all the spots that we hit around the country, it's just a synergy in this album, man. You can go from track to track to track to track. You don't have to skip one. Matter of fact, this album doesn't even want to make you skip any song. You gotta
make you anxious. What's next? Oh my God. What's next? Oh my God. What's next? And then you're not even disappointed. You know how you be like, what's next? And be like, oh, that's next.
Right.
None of that happens. None of that happens on this joint. You know what I mean? I was telling them, I was like, I listen.
I never felt I wanted to press the skip button. I always
Right.
want to rewind. You know what I'm saying? And actually, you know, go back and listen 2 and 3 times. But it's that great of a project. It was put together so well. I'm always into precision. I'm always into doing things very meticulous. If anybody knows me, I know me and Obafemi talk about that often. With he's much like that. He's into quality and being very meticulous about putting things together because it's got to be right. You know what I'm saying? You know, and this album has a tremendous synergy to it, man. Like I say, man, go out and cop it. Go out and cop it, man. Go out and cop, you know, RBG Gumbo, man. You know, go out and cop it, man. You know, bro, get that bowl for your soul, as we say.
Yeah. When you buy music from other
Yes, sir.
artists, you're not really sure what's happening with the finances. There you see him whipping the cars and buying the chains. That's your money, your hard money going to their neck, and you're doing whatever. But this is a movement before it's a music group. Each and every one of us here is dealing with the music, but there's more of us that ain't even doing music. Shout out to brother Shango. Shout out to brother Patah. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to sister Zuna. Shout out to brother Nzufu and Queen Akila. These, you know what I mean, they're not even necessarily in the music aspect, in the edutainment aspect of this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many committees because we're building a nation. We're building something that when you join, you can let go of all the other misbeliefs, all the other aspects that ain't pushing you to be the best you and pulling the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? And really get with the key. It's been the key the whole time. Well, what's the solution? Red, black, and green. It's always been a solution. So this is what we're saying. This is why you should come get it. Let me hit some of the comments. Well, Niles Bourne put up 3 comments. First, he said Rockamusa track gave him the chills.
Salute, Niles Bourne.
And then he said Obafemi made it okay with being a terrorist. This is a fact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I'll revert back to what Dessalines did and said. You know what I'm saying? We got to do to the French what the French did to us worse before we can even be humane and then put them on a ship and send them back to where they came from. You know what I mean? Because if you don't treat the beast like a beast, he's going to eat you. This is just a fact. You know what I'm saying? So don't with that. And then he said, mental sequence is the damn reason. You know what I'm saying? And mental sequence popped up. You know what I'm saying? So we missed you when we played Reason before. I just want you to on the black. You know what I mean? I had to make sure that got played. You know what I'm saying? So really give us a little insight on the Reason, how it came, what you was thinking, what you were going through.
All right, peace, y'all. Let me see. Reason. You know what? I was inspired to do that track. I was listening to Dominic Imhotep. I was vibing out to his beats in the car, and I just started freestyling, and that's how that came about. Cause I think he was talking about Kemet or something, you know. And so whenever somebody do that, I'm gonna get crunk, and then that's what happened. Well,
yeah. Listen, that joint right there is a 5-5 joint. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, bro.
When I be around sisters, I be like, listen to this. Yeah, listen to this. You know what I'm saying? I like
that's one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
Along with that, it ain't on here, but that what's the joint?
Sad to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started putting it on. I didn't really know we were doing 3 albums or how many songs. Yeah, sad to see.
That's all good. You know what I mean? My job was to keep the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. So
it's only volume 1. So you know, so you're gonna get your opportunity, I mean, Queen, to get your, you know, to do your thing, you know. On a second project, third project, you know, we plan to come out with a whole series of volumes for RBG Gumbo alone. So you have your opportunity. Trust, you would definitely have the opportunity.
So for the people who missed that, who don't understand what he just said, this is volume 1. Exactly. See, we all have a plethora and cornucopia of music that you may not have heard, but when we put this together, this is right here is the RBG universe, y'all. And we have an RBG University, by the way. Yeah, that's right, we do. You know what I'm saying? So, man, with that said, we got I think we got about 11, 12 more minutes of this, of the music. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to just keep rocking with this, John. And remember what I said, stay to the end. Watch to the end, like they say on TikTok, because that last jaunt, man, yo. But I think these last 2 or 3, man, listen, man, I kind of rewinded it in the car like 3 times. The last, like, hold on. I had to do that, man, because these Johns is stupid, man. This whole thing is, all of them is just fire, man, just fire. And
bro,
I'm proud to be on.
Bro, I got stuck on like 4 songs and I ain't even finished the whole. Like, I listened to this one song about 10 times.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Hey, that the money, that DTI.
Man, I listen to Damani a lot. I listen to that Stig, what's your joint?
Clean Up Crew.
Cleanup crew.
Man, that cleanup crew got me. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
I was like, oh, this man can flow a little bit.
You ain't get there yet. You ain't get there yet.
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad.
Don't let them know.
If they would ask me what songs I listen to over and over, you know, I'm gonna be quiet though now.
Yeah.
A big pot of gumbo.
That's a treat. That's a treat. I know how son's trying to, you know, say that's a treat.
I've been bumping it back. I've been bumping it back hard.
We're gonna keep that part of gumbo on chill till we get there. Go ahead.
Yeah. They ain't even gonna know what I said though. They ain't gonna know what I said. They don't know.
Let me do what I do when I do what I do. You know what I'm saying? Let me do that real quick. All right, let's get forward into John. Let's get forward.
Now we about to take it to Arkansas. This King of Room. And the name of this track is called Shine Like the Sun.
Shout out King of Room.
So if you're aware who you are, you shine like the sun. Make sure you turn that up.
You know I like this John. Son the Great like this John.
Niggas broke where I'm from. Either get a gun or be LeBron. Now I shine like the sun. Now I shine like the sun. It's from the bird to the slums. Riding around with the gas in their lungs. Now you shine like the sun. Now you shine like the sun. I'm on a whole new page. Had to level up so I could change my foul ways. Not gonna be a black man in a cage. Gotta walk with the sun, getting blessed on the rays. I'm on high beam, you should grab your shades. Crown on my head, brand new J's. Good blowing good till they put me in the grave. I am mentally free, I can never be a slave. Got mouths to feed, gotta get paid. Stack them chips, Frito, Lay. Middle finger to the labels. Niggas said they whole career just to live in a stable. Yeah, 16 to your career, that's fatal. Every hit you get, you realize the betrayal. Niggas steady stressing college, but truly investing in yourself is the best logic. You stack profit to the hot topic. Then serve it to the street car whistle, they'll copy. Lyrically, they saying that I'm not supposed to be, so I'm flowing like the ocean. Hoping you'll see that I'm a trillionaire, new school bump beat. Catch you out back, boy, and it's a done deal. Prefer happy days, fly jackets, fun Z. Hands on my crotch, nigga, Al Bundy. Niggas know where I'm from. Either get a gun or be LeBron. Now I shine like the sun. Now I shine like the sun.
Once again, it's that King of Room.
Flying around with the gas in their lungs.
Shine like the sun.
Now you shine like the sun.
Let's go.
Niggas know where I'm from. Either get a gun or be LeBron. Now I shine like the sun. Now I shine like the sun. Just from the bird to the slums. Flying around with the gas in their lungs. Now you shine like the sun. Now you shine like the sun.
Create using music, breaking oppression.
Let's go.
Now we about to take this trip down the shot real quick. I'm about to bring you Rocky Musa. Yeah. This is Rocky Musa, where we call this real First up, we got Rock.
Trying to make a dime out of 15 pennies. Keys to the bag of the family penny. Looking for a queen who would treat me like inside king. No one goddamn well I ain't silly. Nigga watch your tone, don't make me pull a silly. I ain't that type of guy, but you go baby really. Do something to you that I don't really want to, but don't have to, cause you like a silly. All you for is fair, trying to reach your billy. Flow so cold, yeah, force fight chilly. I'm seeing you play, so you better get your hands like they got the hands like the ball for the Philly. Looking through hell, but that's a need to tripping. Saying you fucking with us, I think you tripping. You looking through flames, so you better go days. You don't do it the same, you keep chase different. Big rock, yeah, with my bullshit pippin'. Stay away from bitches when they poison women. Just do what you do, I'ma do what I do, cause this is my life. Yeah, tell me how to live it. That's all my answers, learn how to make decisions. Checks and balances, I'm making no provisions. Yeah, it's like that, you know they got my back. As long as I'm on track, yeah, they all stay tripping. Beautiful genius, special mind out of mess. If I grab on my penis with every line when I go for mine. You fucked up when you kill us the family. 6 feet deep, cause you don't understand me. Black children, yeah, fixing my grannies. I eat berries right now, you looking like candy. Like the pioneers who cover the leather. And with this help on his mic, we can live forever. We'll feel your assessors, you better. You can't just shut up. You will never done, but we always go get up. All on the wall, we never go get up. Straight to the point from the killer. I don't know who will never go get up. I never always go see the setup. You think you
Come take a walk on my shoes. Yeah, talk shit that I don't feel it down dude. Yeah, like hot bitch with a short fuse. The beat is this and get the sun in the mood. Chuck off the piece that is not no joke. You say it's one play, devil know it ain't true. Fuck what you say, bitch, we watch how you move. Talking loud like you get acting out of move. Put some things to make it whole body down. Start tapping on your back like a hair in the suit. Tapping on your head like a duck dude. I let this go, now I got the key. Get your back and stands, don't do no dispute. Ain't talking no more, bitch, you lose this routine. My girl, my crazy, got some confused. Hot like it's fire, I'm up in the room. Talk about guns, you ain't ready to shoot. Say it for a time, ain't got no truth. Look in your eyes, I can tell that you're stupid. We got you slam, bitch, shaking this roof. Had a cage in, now I'm letting them loose. Hand in the digs, that's further my youth. Got a sucker for you, that going like food. Can't run calls, real, put them on me. Can't make them sound. Nigga won't be no dispute. Ain't wrong without no light, bitch. There won't be no room. Magic like witches. Won't be no fucking bullshit. I see cats get real straightened up when I walk up in that room. Like I'm no father, nigga. Hell nah, I ain't new. I'm raising vibrations. Not like the raise and room. Give a fuck how you feel, bitch. Do how you do. You never up in the way, yeah, disappear.
You better receive these blessings we get in this shut up. You might not go down, but we always gonna get up. God, we never gonna let up. Take to the people to get up. Awesome, but never gonna let up. Odds of our always can see the setup. You get to the clever, you should have known better. You better receive these blessings we get in this shut up. You might not go down, but we always gonna get up. God, we never gonna let up. Take to the people to get up. Awesome, but never gonna give up. Odds of our always can see the setup. You get to the clever, you should have known better. You better receive these blessings we get in this shut up. You might not go down, but we always gonna get up. All of our God, we never gonna let up. Straight from the people to get up. Never gonna give up. Odds of our always can see the setup. You get to the clever, you should have known better.
Yeah, salute right there.
Told you on
we
that
living
green
forever.
zone. Told you on that green zone, it's that prosperity. You know what I'm saying? And death is not something that Africans deal with. We deal with transition, but since we are our ancestors and our ancestors are us, we live in forever.
Ever and ever. Forever.
Yeah, that part. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget that. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I told you this joint is fire. But man, look, this next joint, what? Hey, yo, yeah, joints for days. That's right. Jack Kim said joints for days. A whole
Yeah,
bunch
y'all killed that. Y'all killed that. Flows and everything. Word up.
Appreciate that, Sticks.
All
Yeah,
right.
that beat is dumb. That's one of the reasons I couldn't finish the album. Like, if I listen to that, bro, then I'm going back to your old album. I want to hear White Cave. I want to hear everything else. Same with King
No
Haru.
doubt.
I listened to that one song and then when I listened to his whole album.
Well, you already know, you know how it is, you know, with me and you, Rock. So you know, I don't gotta say anything. I already know that, you know, whatever you put down, especially, you know, you and Musa, I know it's quality. So
I appreciate that. We
Yo,
do it.
shout out.
We do it because we love it, man. We love the art and we love to make music. That's another thing about this Team RBG mixtape. Everybody that's on this mixtape, we do it because we love to do it. It ain't just because we want to make a message. We love giving the message.
You know what? I also noticed though that with Team RBG with the Gumbo mixtape, man, we got a lot of groups and duos, and you don't really see a whole lot of that in hip hop no more, man. Like from Rock and Musa, United Front, OBFC, MCE, the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? That's 5 groups right there. Like
Yeah, facts.
you can't name
Facts.
five mainstream groups today. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we
that's a
bringing that
fact.
sense of collectivity back to the game, man.
And every one of them groups has consistency with them. Every one of them groups put out 1, 2, 3 albums before this. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
They mean more than that, but you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that it's there. You know what I mean? I gotta tell y'all a story real quick about when me and Rock. Shout out to Musa too. Shout out to Musa. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to my bro Moose.
Aquarius is in the house. We about to hit Aquarius. I know we in the Capricorn shit right now, but Aquarius is in the house, and y'all Capricorns had that thing before, but we got the whole age. We in the age of Aquarius now, y'all. So hold that. You understand? All this comes together in the age of Aquarius. But I got invited to come up, and I don't remember if somebody's birthday party or not, to come up to North Carolina from Atlanta. I drove up, and they were having, you know what I mean, a get together at Moose's crib, I believe, and the people who was in there. And at the time, I was telling people, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, we coming forward. You know what I mean, this knowledge is coming, and the people making it, they got groovy music. And y'all played, I don't remember which album was y'all had done, but y'all had, it wasn't even out yet. And there was about 20, 15 people maybe in there, and everybody was rocking. I think that was
the Black Album.
Yeah, I hadn't seen everybody rocking to songs, to so many songs back to back in a long time. Just talking about regular music. I mean, I do security in the club. I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see what happens. You know what I mean? And people wasn't feeling it, but I watched everybody, and everybody was over the age of 30, 35, and they was rocking.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I knew there was a lane for this. So you may not know that, but that was part of my study. That was part of my study group. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
John Kemp said, I want to be the third man in Rock and Musa. He said he want to be the third man on that, John. But what you guys were doing and what you showed me that day gave me more fuel for my fire to say, I knew this lane was going to be here. This lane is here, and we got a hold of this lane like never before. The last time you seen RBG rocking like this was with Dead Prez, and that was just two people doing the things, you know, with their background team. But this team right here has got the opportunity not to take it past being national, past being global. We are talking to any other entities anywhere else in the universe, and they're listening. And if they're coming, they're coming to us. What should we do? You know what I mean? And all we got to do is say, you got Gumbo? Go listen to Gumbo. That's what you do.
Project Bluebeam or the real thing?
Yo, shout out to my man, though. Shout out to my man. You know what I'm saying? He put us on. He had to put us on.
For sure. Good looking out. Good looking out.
Good looking out. The Ratchet Revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't have to put us on. But
brother,
I'll say this.
Hey, that's your brother. That's your brother's son. Project UFO. You know what I'm saying?
He kicked it off for us, though. He kicked it off for us, man. So salute. He kicked it off for us.
No doubt. Salute.
Right. Salute to him. You know what I'm saying? And all that. And on his altar in his house, there's a red, black, and green flag. You know what I'm saying?
So, hey, next to a statue of a Martian. But go ahead.
Hey. Hey, already I know he had a flag on it because it's his beard red.
Exactly.
I knew he was flagged up.
And he black. So you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We was definitely smoking in there. So you know what I mean? Red, black, green was always represented. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, woo, this next joint, I told you, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. When it come out, and the instrumental's out, I'm doing a verse on this. I don't care what nobody say. This right here, man, if I had the opportunity to smack somebody after this, like, did you hear what they said? Get it right, god damn it. You know what I'm saying? But right here, let's get it.
They want us all to be slaves. Yeah. They want us all to be slaves. Yeah. You want the ball in your name. You want the whips in the chain. They want to whip us a shame. They want us all to be slaves. They want us all to be slaves.
The problem is live in the middle. I don't make moves till I know that I'm into. Live out of artifacts, clothing. Shout out to mental. So pay attention cause I'm never just racist. Vaccination, inflation, copyright, aggravation, prison over education. Plays the issue, the blaze the pistol. Come in the form of legislation, they playing with you. If they forget you, this country ain't never acknowledged us. They can abolish us, but the system don't understand.
No. Don't do that. You done broke my thing, son. You done broke my thing, man. Hold on.
Selector.
You done broke my thing. Hold on. We gotta fix that. What happened? We gotta fix that. Hold on. Woo! Yeah, reality checks get fired. Hold on. We're gonna get it right.
That joint hard.
Yeah, that joint hard.
Man, I can't even go to sleep after this, y'all.
They want us all to be slaves.
Rewind, pull it. Let me turn that up. They want us all to be slaves. Mental son, bump. Yeah. No. They want us all to be slaves. The problem is in the middle. I don't make moves till I know that I'm into. Live out of artifacts, clothing. Shout out to mental. Shout out. Rewind. The blaze the pistol. Come in the form of legislation. They playing with you. If they forget you, this country ain't never acknowledged us. They can abolish us, but the system don't understand what the plan is. What fuck of a man is. We demand it. Better quality. We never together, no any endeavor. Better yet, prepare for the predator. Hunt us for sport. Hunt us for melanin. African mannequin. African men will get out of their court. Back to our soul. Suffer the motherland. Football our medicine. Yeah. Trying to learn to do for ourselves. Instead of just taking what somebody said. Come on, money and fame. You want the power in your name? You want the rest of the change? They want the RBG. They want us all to be slaves. No! They want us all to be slaves. Yeah. Cause you want the money and fame. You want the power in your name? You want the rest of the change? They want the ripples and shades. They want us all to be slaves. They want us all to be slaves.
Whipping the range, talking this slave shit. Music in the range, dollars and cars, clothes and hoes. No better than rap in the middle of the same. Feeding your brain and figuring things. Arresting the will and the spirit to change. And the truth in front of your face. Just like dogs kissing in rain. Money in the power. Sugar in the sour. Devil still kill, destroy God's power. The knowledge is self to heal the soul. Study the lessons of days of old. The winter is cold, the summer is too. If you was in bondage, what would you do? Adapt to conditions and try to break free. Reality's more than just what you see. Prisoner of your thoughts and words. If visions are changed, we hit them with herbs. Master Big Gucci and Louis, your product. They calling you nigga by taking your dollar. They branded the slaves, we wearing their brands. Always they said that they cut off your hands. But definitely they think, man, they stole the whole land. You rappers, they got you, they part of their plan. They calling your boy, no, who is the man? You singing that shit, put this on demand. From my top of my music is spraying. Brainwashing this wheel, they strength to withstand. Sell out for fame, the glare and glare. We shepherds of sheep, but here comes the rain. The money and fame. You want the call in your name. You want the rest of the change. They want the ripples and shame. Cause they want us all to be slaves. Yeah. They want us all to be slaves. Yeah. Cause you want the money and fame. You want the call in your name. You want the rest of the change. Cause they want the ripples and shame. Cause they want us all to be slaves. They want us all to be slaves.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Clean up crew.
This is what a clean up do. Street super just store come to clean up you. Score with side of shit, core, Jaleel, the This is how we clean up things. First open up a school like Baba Amin. And in the same school, we gon' grow our own food. I'ma put me in the garden with the green. I'ma be green, really gotta let them all saltine and sardine. Gasoline, burn it down, kerosene, pep it up, propaganda for the scene. Baby girl, go do the live radio. Do the live down, put this on the radio. I'ma keep it with you all and just like cause they hear when he ready to the radio. We need more Eleanor on the radio. Ben Judge, you a kid on the radio. IDM, you rockin' this on the radio. Do the math, it's an all-black ratio. To a full leg, everybody gon' eat when the shrines get fed. Palm oil, popcorn, OB, no tea, oatmeal, never minds with bread. Me and Shango, oh yeah, in the bed, 5 deep on the way to DC. Next couple weeks, send couple conference, back, got me back in DC. While he move a Mali Baruti, a surgeon in chief out they fool me. A surgeon in chief of Balumi. Matata Benino, you Tucci. While he move a Mali Baruti, a surgeon in chief out they fool me. A surgeon in chief of Balumi. Big wait for the future to movie. This is from a clean up to black liberation army. I would say cool. This is what we clean up to. It's a man with George, the army to prove. This is what we clean up to. Street sweeper to your door, come to clean up. Oh, the side of Chicago, the land, but you with me, I boo. This is what we clean up to. Black liberation army. I would say cool. This is what we clean up to. For the clean up, do street super to your door, come to clean up you. Oh, the side of Chicago, the land, but you with me, I boo.
I told you, you gotta wait till you gotta listen to the end. You gotta watch.
Shout out to the bro Moose in the building.
Woo! Yes, King Musa was good. Man.
What's up, bro?
What up with it, Musa?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Listen, I believe this was taped, so if you missed any of this, you can go back and listen to it again and again and share it. That's what we need you to do. Share it right now so we know it's at. But man, what? Okay.
If I could just say that the Sig's joint on Green, it ended it just right. It's a little bit personal to me because of the fact that, you know, not only, you know, is Stiggs, you know, the artist that I represent, but what he did was pure genius. He kind of took what he did was like he took a lot of our soldiers, our, you know, our warriors, man, you know, like Baba Sekou Dinga, who he you know, he dedicated it to, and he, you know, honored you know, people like Sister Shada Shakur, a lot of our freedom fighters, man, and he kind of like brought them to the forefront and he merged them with a lot of people that in the spiritual walk that I follow, or I walk, you know, and I was raised in, which is, you know, Isheshe or Ifa tradition. And he talked about a lot of the pillars in our tradition. One of them being His Royal Highness Adefumi Osurjiman, the founder of the African village of Oyotunji in South Carolina. And, you know, my father, he mentioned, and my father, Chief Obalumi Ogunsheye, Ibaba Tanu, you know, who passed away just this past year, in 2023 passed away. So it's personal to me because It's not every day that you take people who are just nationalists from different perspectives, freedom fighters from different perspectives, and just merge them all together. And then what he did was he tied it up in a bow, because he was talking about, you know, brothers that we commonly walk with, our comrades, our contemporaries, like Baba Amin, and what he doing, him and Mama Koyo with Huru Academy. He talked about Obafemi, what he doing, with his, his garden and his, being a agriculturalist and a farmer down in Pine Bluff. He talked about, Tahir RBG. He talked about Raka Musa. He talked about just everybody, man. Who else you mentioned, Stiggs? You know what I mean? I don't want to sit up here like
Elnora.
Yeah.
Yep.
House of Mental.
Yeah, he said my name like a New York.
You know what I'm saying? I feel you. He said you need to have more Vengeance on the radio, more El Nora on the radio. You know what I'm saying?
like Stiggs, like explain that, man, because it was genius, man. I mean, like you tied up like generations of people, you know what I'm saying, in one song that was like almost under 2 minutes and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, just speak to that, man.
Word.
Before you say that, you mentioned Hootie. That and for those who don't know, my brother Andre 360, his son, be on stage with us at times, and his son is named Lil Hootie, and we call him Lil Hootie, and he rhyming right now, bro. He rapping, rhyming, he MCing right now. Right now, he like 7 years old, and he doing that. And you mentioned him in the joint, so and I heard it right away, like, ooh, you did that. So to lead to veg you back off of what brother Obo Ajumi was saying about it, he brought in the generations. The first time that we met, we was at Tut's house after RBG Fest, and we was in the house with who was we in the house with, and who was we doing push-ups in front
of? Baba say rest in power, say Kuo Dinga. Just the whole clan. Knowledge Born was in the building. Baba Tut was in the building.
Right. And this is what I'm saying. We was physically getting it in. They played 50 in the clip, and the rule, everybody know the rule with 50 in the clip. When it come on, at least in my house, when it come on, everybody doing 50 in the clip. I don't care if the children is in the car and the song playing, it's raining outside. Get your ass out the car, hit the ground wet or not. We doing 50 in the clip. That's what we doing. And so when it came on, we did it. And as we were doing it, I happened to look up at the Baba's face, and he cracked a smile on it. We got him to crack a smile on that while they was reading the paper. Like, yeah, good to see the young guys getting it in. Yeah, okay. Not, physically, this was worth it. You know what I'm saying? And so we got to represent that, and I got to meet you on that day. That's my experience with that. So when I heard you say that, it was special for me too, before I even heard the Ventures, because that reminded me of that night. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead, brother.
Know what you gonna say, sister?
Oh no, I was just gonna say I was listening to it with my daughter in the car yesterday, and I know she was tripping because she's trying to figure out what you're saying, because I almost sound like you just start speaking a whole nother language in the middle of the track. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up.
Yeah. No, definitely thank you. I appreciate it. First of all, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all, everybody. I appreciate everybody, all of you guys, everyone for doing what y'all do. It's the universal call. It's answering the call. There's something that there's a saying that goes, I heard my godparents say it, however it goes before them, that many will be called, few will answer the call, and even fewer will do the work. So when I look at the lives and hear the music and see what you guys do, you're doing the work. And I felt like it's very important that it's recognized. And as far as the lyrics go, it really does go back to my experience at Tut's house that weekend. That's the uh core start of the lyrics. So everything that I said in there was definitely true. Um, I started with my conversations with Bible say Kuo Dinga, rest in power, and him explaining what the cleanup crew who were and what they did, who they actually were. So you had Black Panther Party, that's the daytime, flyers, shake hands, protest, and at night you had the cleanup crew, the squad that was gonna come knock on your door and make some real things happen. Some the action people, you know what I mean? So um I really was made sure that I gave tribute to as many of them as possible, from Sophia to George, who made it that like they hijacked the plane, you know what I'm saying, and got up out of here and got to the continent and got up out of there. Not to mention Baba Sekou did one of the hardest, him and Mutulu did the most gangsters thing ever in the history of gangsterism. They went and got Asada Shakur out of prison. You know what I'm saying? And got her to Cuba. You know what I mean? That's that's power, that's love, that's sacrifice, and you know what I mean, they became political prisoners because a lot of their actions and their sacrifices. So we can't never let that. These are people that go to our shrines. You know what I'm saying? These are the warriors, the ancestral realm that we'll call on from the work that they put in. You know what I mean? When we go to war. So I just wanted to put that in the hook and make sure that's something that we all as that's the standard. Like, okay, we the Liberation Army. So when it came to the artists, I'm like, all right, let me be practical. If I had my opportunity to speak to my folks, let me give them a game plan. Let me make sure my buyers come with instruction, like a reading. You know what I mean? And first, that's why I started with first. Let's open up a school like Baba Amin. I had a conversation with Baba Obawa Jumi. He was speaking about Baba Amin's school online, and I'm like, yo, that's just genius. Let's go. Let's speak about that. Let me speak about that and put that out there. So whoever hears it, yo, let's start with opening up a school like Baba Amin. All right, then we gonna grow our own food like Oba Femi in the garden with the green. You know what I mean? I see him out there really with his hands in the dirt. You know what I mean? Getting it out the mud. We done all came from the trenches. We done been in the trenches. We done probably had to eat sardine and saltine crackers. You know what I'm saying? To get through to the next meal. You know what I mean? Really getting out the mud, saltine and sardine. And also that weekend I had to shout out Baba Tut and Knowledge Born. Knowledge Born was me and him was building about cleanup crew. You know what I mean? He like the cleanup crew. And Baba Tut explained that we are as artists the propaganda. Like style y'all the propaganda. You know what I mean? You guys got to get the word out. That's why I said in the bars, okay, now that we done started the school, you know what I'm saying? We growing our own food. We can make our music. Tell them, we gonna burn this thing down now, and we gonna build it back up. You know what I'm saying? With the propaganda for the scene, and then we gonna grow and grow. Do the Knowledge Radio. Shout out Knowledge Born again. You know what I mean? We go. He the work he done put in so far on his platform. When you look at his list of people that are talking that talk and revolutionary and really the action word, the verb is bar none. You know what I'm saying? He a legend right there, right in our mix, doing the field work that's going other people gonna study. Like that's just it's just phenomenal. Um um we gotta grow, do the Knowledge Radio. Because when we do the knowledge, when we look, listen, observe, when we do the one, they don't play this on the radio. We don't play none of us on the radio. I'm gonna keep it rich and raw, just to keep, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just keeping it rich and raw. They don't play this on the radio. You know what I mean? But Tahir, the legendary Tahir, RBG Tahir, really made it to the radio. See what I'm saying? That's cracking the code. You know what I mean? When I first heard that hip hop joint, that changed my life. You know what I'm saying? That production, that beat, that calling. You know what I mean? So that being said, this is where I'm like, yo, all of y'all are superstars. Y'all are like black superheroes. That's why I'm like, we gotta have more powerful queen energy. We need more of Noah on the radio. We got to have it. It's a must. When you hear it, when you hear her delivery, come on, man, it's just powerful. We got to have that. We got to have more Vengeance on the radio. It's a whole group of brothers that's united, flags flying high in front of crowds with the baby in front. Like, come on, man. That's gangster. That's gangster. You know what I mean? We gotta have more united front on the radio. You know, UFG. Come on, man. Another squad of army that's united. More IDME on the radio. I hear him talk about him riding with his Ogun on his lap, talking that talk. You know what I mean? Being able to relate, being able to drop jewels and not sound corny. More rockin' moose on the radio. Another duo that's super hard gangster, and that's what I'm like, do the math. Just do the math. We add all that up and all these things. It's an all black ratio. And for my people that's in the shrine work, 2 or 4 legs. You know what that's him for? We talk about the roosters. You know what I mean? What we talk about? Hey man, 2 or 4 legs get a pot. Everybody gonna eat when the shrines get fed. You know what I mean? We gonna make this that ball. You know what I mean? 2 or 4 legs. Everybody gonna eat when the shrines get fed. We ain't talking just physically, like if you do eat, if you don't, we gonna feed these shrines. Everybody gonna eat. Everybody in this movement gonna eat. You know what I mean? When these shrines get fed. You know what I mean? And if palm oil, popcorn, OB and OT, me dip of mines with bread. You know what I mean? Just if we go into it. Man, shout out to Shango Oya. We still talking that E5 talk. You know what I mean? That warrior change. Shout out to Shango Oya, because me and him was in the van 5 deep going down to the DC. You know what I'm saying? He had his son with him. That's why I mentioned it. Me and Shango Oya in the van 5 deep on the way to DC. Next couple weeks, Sankofa Conference, Black Dot got me back in DC. If you ever have not been to the Sankofa Conference, the Sankofa Conference is one of the most, it's the mothership, as Baba Bukai say. It's the mothership. I don't care where you at in your walk. If you get to the Sankofa Conference, it's education. It's what the inside of the mothership will look like from the babies on up. That whole weekend is what the inside of the mothership will look like. Sankofa Conference it's in like Maryland, DC. It's coming up this year, April 5th through 7th. Look it up, and Cobia. It's just dope. Got me back in DC.
We're gonna go as a whole team. We're gonna go as a whole team. We're gonna hit all of these festivals as a whole team and just reinvigorate what is happening and let the people know, you know what I'm saying? They might have assassinated the leaders before, but now we here with the guidance. And you know what I'm saying? You cut one off. It's Spookasat by the door around here. The other one just raise up, take that control and keep that thing moving. You know what I'm saying? Tonight we had technical difficulties, but we just kept this thing moving. You know what I'm saying? And grooving. Before we're gonna end this situation, you mean about the music with Obafemi, because I want to talk with him about that as well. I told y'all, wait till you gotta watch the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna get it. But we got Mental Son on here. You've been making comments all night, but and Mental, I heard that John that you sent me too. You know what I mean? I was grooving to that. I was like, the guy got bars. Okay, I see it.
I'm retired, man.
But as a listener, you know what I'm saying, a person who didn't necessarily participate in the musical aspect of this particular project, but you were the artist propaganda that put that cover together. Tell me your feelings. Tell me your feelings on this as you were listening to these red, the black, and the green.
Well, number one, the cover is a direct influence of the music. Without that music, I couldn't make that cover, man. That thing was powerful. As I'm grooving and I'm doing the artwork, I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna get through this, because I was just enjoying it, man. It's a lot of tight production, good beats. Everybody came through, man. I'm proud of everybody, man. And Obafemi, I only got 23 tracks, bro. You owe me 7.
Huh? What'd you say?
Yeah, you only sent me 23, bro.
I got you, bro.
All right. Good.
Yeah, I got you.
I might make a new cover. I don't know.
You say, hey man, there's volume 2, 3, 4, and 5 coming. You know what I'm saying? So we're definitely looking forward to that. Everybody who let me hit some of the Maroon Khalif said, yeah, man. And then Doing Garvey TV said hip hop edutainment endorsed. Reality Check said support art of facts clothing.
Shout out to brother Siddiqui, man, out there in Kenya, man. Hip hop and edutainment indoors, man. That's brother Siddiqui.
Good looking, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, see, I told you it wasn't just national. You know what I'm saying? We international as well. You know what I'm saying? And because we are children of the diaspora, you know what I'm saying, recognizing the motherland and showing our unification here in different states. We hope and pray, and we know, fuck all that. We know that it's gonna influence the whole continent to stop dealing with the separation of self. You know what I'm saying? Separation of some lines and some places that some Europeans gave you and named. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it is here. You know what I'm saying? Everybody here, you can hear it in their voice, you can hear it in their flow, you can hear it in their music. They're coming from all different parts, but we all have the same goal: Pan-Africanism. We all have the same goal: teach the youth. We all have the same goal: bring to the forefront what this red, black, and green means and how it's the key to the success. You know what I'm saying? So if you know anything about what happens with Africans who's on it when they come to America, I like to use Fela Kuti. Before he came to America, he was making music. But when he went back, after he got influenced and taught, he started making that music that, you know what I'm saying, made the military come and break in his house and, you know what I mean, throw his mother out the window. You understand what I'm saying? That type of thing. The overrun his compound, that type of thing. So with that being said, I want to really get into and give props to this next brother.
With that being said, I want
to Obafemi, who I like to call Oba Garvey. You know what I'm saying? Oba Garvey, because he's putting in the work like the Honorable Marcus Garvey in collecting and doing the Pan-African situation. He may not even be the first to do it, but his brainchild is what you're seeing right here, just in the propaganda music part. And that song, Money and Fame. Money and fame. They want the money and fame. Oh my God. They want you all to be what? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yo. So you got to speak to us, man, on that money and fame. And sidebar, he was like the last person to add some music to the joint and was going to act like he wasn't going to add that song to this track. Like, and when we all heard it, we was like, what? What took you so long? That right there, man, that thing right
rolling back.
So, brother Obafemi, build with him, talk to him. What's good? That's right. We're not just talking.
Yes. Yeah, man. The Money and Fame track, that was the brainchild of my partner, my group mate, Sid. Sid provided the the beat for the track and the concept. You know, he came up with the hook, man, and as y'all know, you know where we at, where we live, man, and how materialistic the society is, man. So, you know, most of us, you know, you hear a lot of music today that's relevant, that's talking about money and about money, and you know, the more popular it is, social media and all that type of stuff, man. So, we wanted to kind of do a song that was about money and popularity and fame, you know what I'm saying? But tying it to that experience that helped to shape mold who we are today, man. Like our ancestors, we got ancestors who they didn't know nothing about no shopping. They didn't know nothing about going to no clubs. They didn't know nothing about having so many of the things that we got opportunity to be exposed to today. I'm talking about those ancestors who were forced to work and build the wealth of this nation. So when we say they want us all to be slaves, like we're talking about a slave in any sense of the term that you can think of. You know what I'm saying? So we're talking from wage slaves to being incarcerated to being a slave to the type of food that you're eating that's killing you. You know what I'm saying? A slave to the type of thinking that's keeping you in the mind state that you're in, man, to where we can't grow as a people. So that's what we're talking about. That was kind of the inspiration for, man, just letting people know to think about that, like, yo, it's 2024. We still talking about slavery. That's why I say in the lyrics, I said, whipping the range, talking that slave shit. You sick in the range. Like, bro, you still talking about that slavery shit, man? That was long ago. Like, yeah, we still talking about it today because it's very relevant today because it's happening today. You know what I'm saying? It's still going on. So we just wanted to speak to that issue, man. But yeah, this was a 2-part question. You were just talking about like what the vision for this project, Sundiata.
Yes.
Again, man, I don't think that outside of maybe Dead Prayers, man, there has been another RBG project promoted and marketed as strong as this one has, man. I can't name one. You know what I'm saying? And I think that us coming together as a team, as a collective, shows the strength. These principles that we talk about. We going into the Kwanzaa observation. You know what I'm saying? The principles of the Nguzo Saba, the Umoja, the collective working responsibility, the Nia, the perp, like all of this came into effect to make this project a reality. You know what I'm saying? This is collective working responsibility. You know what I'm saying? This is Umoja. This is self-determination. This all of these principles put into this particular project, man. And I think it goes to show us as artists, this is what we can do when we come together and create an atmosphere and a space that's going to bring highlight and attention to all of us. You know what I'm saying? Not just one of us, all of us, man. Like, I'm dope. And I ain't scared to say I'm dope. But together with my brothers and my sisters who do this, man, you know what I'm saying? We to the moon, we to the sun with this, man. Like my shout out to my bro came on, man, here late. King Hey Rue, man. We shine like the sun.
Black power, shine like the sun, bro.
Yeah, man. So yo, when we come together, man, we shine even brighter, man. We got 3 sons on here: King Hey Rue and soon Diada and Mental Son, man. So yo, I know when we come together, man, we shine even brighter, man. And this project is a testament to it. That collective work and responsibility, that time and effort we done put in to make it happen, man. You know, and like we said, this just the first one. you know, we gonna work out the kinks and all of that, man. So the next offering gonna be even harder, man. So
I'm scared of that one, bro. I'm scared of the next joint.
yeah,
Hey,
man.
Hey,
That's
man.
gonna be crazy.
I had said after I had heard the songs, I was like, "Oh, I gave y'all the wrong songs. Hold up, I got other songs. Hold up." so yeah, we got other things coming, but everything's great, brother
And
King.
two things real quick. One, this was good to do this project because it pushed everybody to put your best stuff out. You know what I'm saying? It really pushed everybody. Competition builds character. It does. And I mean, like, I've always been a competitive person. To be competitive brings the best out of me. And it was a good competitive. It wasn't like trying to like show up another artist or whatever. It was just saying like, yo, if I'm on a project with artists from all across the country, it's going to push me, you know what I'm saying, to put my best out there. Now, this may be stuff I may have done a year ago or 2 or 3, but I know it's fire. And I'm going to put my stuff out there, and another artist is going to put their stuff out there, and so forth and so on. And so I didn't think that in listening to this album that nobody put out anything that was weak. I think everybody put out their best stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if they did put out their best stuff, and they saying, well, this ain't really my best stuff because my best stuff is yet to come, then it's only going to show itself, you know what I mean, in future projects. And before we get off the broadcast, and this is the last thing I'll say, we need to talk about our next future project, because I think that's going to be big.
Hey, over by Jimmy. Come on,
Yeah.
man. Doing it again, God. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. You know what I'm saying? It's coming. You know what I'm saying? Hey, hold on. You know what I'm saying? I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah. We gotta big it up, man. We gotta big it up. We got a big surprise coming for the people. But yeah, but go ahead.
I want my brother King Heru, man, to just speak on that. You know, his thoughts about the project, man. The song he contributed, "Shine Like the Sun," man. Go ahead, bro.
Definitely the neck. That was neck. That's exactly where I was going with it, because you can't come on here and not say something. You got to say something. You know what I mean? And we was jamming, we was rocking out to that joint, and you know what I mean, that thing. You know what I mean? Like you said, my name's Son the Great. Of course, I love that song. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, what he said. So yeah, build with us on your feelings on it, on why you picked that particular track, on what you was going through at the time, you know what I'm saying, when it was created, and what your anticipation for that is. Where do you want that to go?
Man, when I came up, first off, the project is dope. I love the project. I love all the songs on there. It's a new movement going on in music right now because everything is kind of watered down. The main artists are no longer selling. People are tired of the same garbage. I think that this is the necessary time to go ahead and bring some good music back, some real hip hop, some real Pan-Africanism. It's almost like it's going back to the 90s. I feel like it's a 90s kind of vibe, like when we saw KRS-One and things like that, and it was accepted then when you saw Chuck D and Flavor Flav and everybody, and you saw the African medallions and you saw everybody in tune. I see it all coming back, and it's a beautiful thing to see, and I'm happy to see it because I'm really
real quick. My first album that I put out is about 6 years ago, was called The Great Escape 2088. All right. And I said 2088 because I was giving people who missed what it was like in 86, 87, 88, and 89 that feeling. So in line with what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? I did what I did, you know what I mean, to get them prepared in the 2000s for what it was like and what it's going to be like in the 90s. And now we fast forward to now to this aspect, and you're right. This is All of those things put together. So in conjunction with what you saying, we ushered this. We called it in, and everything that we've been doing, everybody here for the last 6 to 10 years, ushered this moment in right now. So So what we
when I wrote "Shine Like the Sun," I was just thinking about all the things that I have been through personally, and I know a lot of black men and women. We done had our own struggles, not growing up in our natural habitat and things like that. And no matter what we come through, and somehow we still land on our feet. And we still shine. Even at the end of the day, we done been through the slums, the ghetto, the projects, and all of that. And you could still come out of there and make something out of yourself. I done read like Malcolm X's book, and he said how he grew up in a household the way he did, and then his father was murdered. Then his mother was put in an insane asylum, and he went through foster care. Then he became a drug dealer, and he became a pimp, and then he became all these things. And Malcolm still, to me, became one of the greatest leaders ever. As far as modern day history, he has become one of the greatest leaders in my own eyes. And I'm saying, wow, Malcolm went through all of that. He still was able to come out and shine and be a representation of what anybody can be, no matter what you done been through. You can still come out and love yourself and be powerful to the black community, no matter what you have been. And so when I made Shine Like the Sun, I kind of think of Malcolm X. I kind of think of all of the brothers that have been through the slums. Even if you go gangster and say Tookie Williams, he went to prison and reformed himself before he was executed. These kind of things is a showcase of what you can become if you use your mind. So I was like, you shine like the sun whenever you reach that element, opening up your third eye, and you go ahead and reach that high point in your life. It's a beautiful thing to see. I see it every day. Shine like the sun, baby.
Yes, sir. And that's what it do. That's the feeling it gives. You know what I mean? When I hear it, it makes me, you know what I mean? Makes my chest come out, make my head stand up. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, what he said, whatever I'm going through that day, I still got to shine through it. I still got to make sure that I'm there, because as the man aspect of my family and a brother to my other brothers and my sisters, you know what I'm saying? I will not allow myself to be the weak link. You know what I'm saying? And that song gives me that nobody's the weak link around here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Remember who you is, remember what you came from. We are children of the sun, so we gotta shine like one in all aspects. So you know what I mean? Much love and respect to that. That thing right there, ridiculous, man. Ridiculous.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm still working on it. Thanks to Meta Son, he made this shirt for me. I got my grown men music coming out soon. I had to push it back a little bit. But I still got that grot dropping. They got the album cover right there.
Yes, sir.
Meta Son made that for me. Shout out to Artifacts Clothing.
All right, yeah. Mental Son.
No doubt, G.
Avengers Music, and did my personal album Vintage Season. He did my shirts, and for all the people looking to get your clothes made, get in touch with Artifacts, the Mental Son, that will get your shirt made. All you artists out there, go right through him. And the reason I say that is I reached out to at least 10 other people, like, hey, okay, you know what I mean? I like to spread the wealth around, whatever. And I asked him, I said, but I need a digital, a direct-to-garment shirt. Everybody was giving me the runaround. Give me the runaround. I called up Mental Son. Hey, yo, you can do a direct-to-garment? Yeah, that ain't no problem. Word? What's the turnaround? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Give me the turnaround. How much that? That's it? Yeah, word? Okay.
How long it took, G? How long it took?
What was it? Like, I think it was like 3 to 4 days. I think.
Mental, you like the RBG pen and pixel.
Yeah. that thing was fast. I was like, oh, I got them already. I got, you know what I mean? And they good quality shirts. They're not some whack joint. Yeah. You can wash it 100 times and still have that same joint. I still rock them. You know what I'm saying? All day. So I need y'all to understand, to know and understand. You need to deal with the Artifacts clothing and make sure that you do it.
Salute, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And spread the word about it. That thing is fire.
Appreciate y'all, brothers, man.
Y'all, we've been on here. We've been on here for 4 hours, and we didn't even play all of the black. You know what I'm saying? We played some of the black, like half. There's more Johns on there. So anybody who has been with us, who's riding with us this whole time, understand you still ain't hear everything. That's right. We didn't give you everything, but you know what I mean, you had to hear that red, you had to hear that green, and now we just left something for you in that with that black to make sure. So when you make that purchase at teamrbg.com, you go scroll down, you'll see the album cover. When you do that, if you can go into the comments, holla at Instagram, follow us on Instagram, Team RBG. Follow us on Facebook at Team RBG INC. You know what I mean? And then, you know what I mean, reach out to us with the email, teamredblackgreen@gmail.com. Come holler at us because we stronger with numbers. If you're an artist out there feeling you was the only one saying what you were saying, and you done heard this and you felt the camaraderie with the music as an artist, reach out. We are nowhere near done. We just get started. So we got other projects coming. Now, with that said,
talk about the special price, brother. We got to talk about the special price they getting it for.
Okay. So listen, for a short period of time, it says it was $24, right? But we added that other dollar just for, you know what I mean, tips and all that. You know what I mean? You know how you get a check and they done already added the tip in there. You know what I'm saying? Gratuity. It's $25 on the site. 24 is really the number because today is the 24th and we're repping that 1212 initiative from Africa to here. That's that solidarity or Ubuntu movement. So we're repping that right there. But $24 for a short period of time. Listen, when it comes to the beginning of the year, it may not be that. So hurry it up. Get your cash in there. You mean there's a PayPal, there's Venmo, and is there Cash App? I think it's Cash App as well on that, John. Go to the website. You can make the purchases there. All right. I know you love what you heard. I know you. Man,
it make a great gift for Kwanzaa, great Zawadi. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, I mean, like you gotta go cop this joint, man. You know what I mean?
And I'm telling you like this: if you put it on, there might be some curse words in there. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If you think the curse words are more foul and offensive than what's happening to us, then the curse words is not the problem. Just get that right. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen, you put it on and you put it on for your children and then explain what happened. You will give them more information, more education outside of the training that they give. And these 3 pieces of work than they will get in the whole 12 years of their schooling. I'm telling you this. I know this for a fact. I got 10 children. I am not a stranger to children. I know what I'm talking about. And even if they veer astray at some point in time and rebel against this, when the times get hard and their eyes get open, they're going to remember this music. And with that being said, I told you we wasn't done. Here's the special gift we got coming for you. What you heard was music that we had all done separately already. We all did this separately already. But coming the year 2025, you know what I'm saying? That's that 2, that's that 2, that's that 5. You know what I'm saying? That's that wisdom with the wisdom and power refinement. That power refinement and wisdom together is God. And with that 2, that 7, that's born. We are about to create a brand new project called State of Emergency. You know what I'm saying? Throughout this year, you're gonna get it. I don't even want to give you the time when we're gonna give it to you, but we need you to know and understand every month, keep looking out for it because you're gonna get little jewels leading up the entire time until the whole project is done and you got it in your hand. And that will be original music, original lyrics done specifically from Team RBG artists to your ear. We done fed you with the gumbo. You know what I'm saying? Now that you fed, you full, you nurtured, you got your minerals and nutrition, we're going to send you out. You know what I'm saying? With what needs to be done. And this state of emergency is just that. I mean, we reminding you of what they're trying to distract you from remembering, that this is a war we in. This is a propaganda war we handling, and we are going to guide you, not even lead you, but we're going to guide you to where it needs to go next. And that's not even done, because even after that, we got something else we working on. So we're going to have 2 original albums coming along with other volumes of this gumbo. We're going to keep feeding you the gumbo and keep giving you original music, because we have that much skill, talent, and purpose behind what we're doing. This here has been a live stream of the gumbo tasting. You got a taste of it. You know what I'm saying? You might be a little full, but if you really want to fill up on it and be able to eat every day, you need to go to teamrbg.com. You need to go ahead and purchase that joint right now for $24, $25. Handle that business right now. Do it soon. Hit subscribe, right? Mental Sequence said, hit the subscribe, hit the likes, hit the subscribe to our YouTube, subscribe to our Instagram, subscribe to our Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Hit us up. You want to be a part of this? It ain't you can just join in neither. You know what I'm saying? There's a veneration process. So you got to go through some steps to get in. But if you have that drive, you feel this camaraderie, you want to be a part of this, you got to reach out to Team Red Black Green gmail.com and make sure that you reach out to Brother Obafemi and Brother Shango and all the other brothers and sisters who are behind the scenes handling the business, and be like, yo, I want in. I want in. I know it's the key. I gotta have it. And we're not a cult. This is just a way of life. Understand? This is the way of life for us. And we're coming from many different sects, many different nation spots in the nation, many different thought patterns, but we all agree on this. Red, black, green is the key. Sissy. You know what I'm saying? We are not playing with this situation. And everything that we talk about, we stand on. We stand on it. I mean, not just 10 toes, but our heel and our souls. We stand on it. We live it. We walk it. We feeding the people. We clothing the people. We housing the people. We building things with the people, for the people. I mean, when you thought that it was over, all we did was step back, step to the side for a second, gather our troops, and now we coming in, rolling. And there's absolutely nothing can stop this purpose. Nothing. So you might as well jump in with us, because we won already. They're the losing side. We're the winners. Everybody want to be with the winners, don't they? So make sure you come in through handling the business. Shout out to everybody who came on. There was so many people coming on, you know what I'm saying, and what it is. But if you want to know who's on, then you got to go ahead and purchase that. Get this project, Gumbo, RBG Gumbo. It was hashtag get your bowl. Now it's hashtag got your bowl. You know what I'm saying? You got your bowl? And if you got your bowl, then you know what I mean, we ready. We ready. Brother Obafemi, everybody on here, I want y'all, before we get off of this, John, I want everybody to give a last closing, you know what I mean, 30 seconds, a minute, and let people know how to get in touch with you personally, and what you feel about Team RBG and this gumbo. Started with Brother Obafemi.
Yo, real quick, man. This is necessary. It's timely. We here for a reason. We here for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? The music has a role to play in this, and we playing our position. But there's a lot of work that's going on many different levels. And like I always say, man, we connecting the dots to see the bigger picture. Um, the music is a tool, and like Dr. John Henry Clark said, we got to take everything that we have to use as an instrument for our liberation. If not, we need to throw it away. So if we're gonna do this music, we know why we need to be doing it, man. So just keep that in mind, man. We got a mission, we got a vision, and it needs to be crystal clear. And as long as we working towards our mission and our vision, listen, we gonna reach our goals. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going, man. Salute to all y'all comrades, man. Brothers, sisters, everybody who tapped on today. Yo, see y'all on the battlefield, man.
Yes. Brother Obajumi.
Bet you back a little bit off of what Obafemi just said. In the documentary film Rhyme and Reason, my dear brother, our dear brother, Wise Intelligent of Poor Righteous Teachers, had a quote that Brand Nubian used on one of their albums. And he said that, everybody likes to talk about, living in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? I'm ghetto, and we glorify and celebrate the fact that, we live in this area of squalor called the ghetto. But he said, I live in the ghetto, but the ghetto don't live in me. You know what I'm saying? We've been put here for a cause. And each one of us on this phone, each one of us on this call, each one of us on this live stream that y'all watching, know that we've been put here for a cause. And many of us have known each other, for some time, and some of us have known each other for a very short period of time. But because of Team RBG, because of the work that we're doing, and that the music and edutainment is one component of Team RBG, that is really made us become more familiar, more comfortable with working with one another, developing stronger, healthier relationships with our brothers and sisters, and really doing work that speaks to the cause of our liberation and sovereignty of African people. So this is a long range thing. We're here to stay. We know that, this is hard work, but at the same time, it's fulfilling work. And we're not doing this just for now. We're doing this for the future. So the music that we're doing, with Gumbo, with blacks Black State of Emergency coming in 2025. It's just the beginning of a movement. Times are changing, man, and we have to change with it, and we have to seize power. And now's the time to seize that power. It's about seizing the time. So with that, I'd like to say BB for Hodie and race first.
Brother King Heru.
I'm gonna build on a point like I was saying earlier. I think that the whole '90s influence is coming back, and I think of, as I talk to a lot of the youth, my children included, they know that music is garbage, and it ain't really giving no kind of substance to the children. I just see that whole influence coming back. So I think that what Gumbo is presenting is that pinpoint thing that we need, and the children are looking for it. The youth is looking for this. So I think that as long as we keep promoting this in this kind of direction, we can get young, new people. I'm talking about children that's 18, 19 years old. Once you get the youth behind any movement, it's unstoppable. And that's how things used to be in our community. I see that it's going right back that way. Gumbo is pushing it. I think that this music is going to bring about something new. Something new. It's going to be the same as the 90s, but it's going to be something new with a lot of brilliant minds coming from the youth. So I think that that's what we need to do. I think that we're going the right direction with this. Gumbo.
Gumbo. RBG Gumbo. My brother Big Rock.
Yo.
Give me your viewpoints and everybody, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gave their personal information yet, neither. You know what I'm saying? If anything, tap it up in the chat, tap it up in the comments, and make sure they get their personal information so they know where to get the rest of them songs that these few songs came from. There's albums of other music that they did that is dope. So you know what I'm saying? But Big Rock, yeah, I mean, give us your viewpoint on it, your closing viewpoint.
We just giving people what hip hop was initially here for, and that's, you know what I'm saying, it was information as well as entertainment. So it's edutainment. I mean, this is what hip hop was originally meant to do, was to inform and educate. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we came together for. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just stick with us. We're gonna you know what I'm saying, stay on this ride with us, and we're gonna do what hip hop was intended to do. You know what I mean? And that's what I said before: inform and educate. So we're here to stay.
Yes, sir. Ashe. RBG Gumbo. Griots using music, breaking oppression. It's an acronym. Griots using music, breaking oppression. And if you think that you're not being oppressed, I'll say this to you. If you're not free from the colonizer, if you're not free from the Urugu, if you're not free from your European mind state and how they have you dressing, acting, cutting your hair, thinking, all of that. If you're not free from that, you are being oppressed. You may not know it. Harriet Tubman said, I would have freed a whole bunch more slaves if they even knew they were slaves. Well, this is how you can tell. Is that yours? Is that coming from an African standpoint? Is that even coming from an indigenous person in this country standpoint? You know what I'm saying? Like, where is that coming from? Where is your thought pattern coming from? You mean control your thoughts and actions and know yourself so you can know the universe. That's the first, that was on the walls, on the door, on the gateway of the door, walking in to study about universe, a real university, universe study. So if you're not in that aspect, then you in their control. And we're here to let you know you ain't got to stay there. There's a bunch of us. If you felt like you was alone, you not. We here. We ain't going nowhere. The RBG universe, you know what I mean, would whoop DC's universe and Marvel's universe easily. They don't want none of us. You know what I'm saying? So this is what you'd have to understand, and overstand, and come join in the rank of what we're doing. I want to also touch base on that you can donate even if you don't join, but you want to listen. I love what you brothers is doing. I just want to give you a little something. You can go to Cash, the $ Team RBG on Cash App and get your donation. The $ Team RBG on Cash App. Put your donation in. Help us out. Help us help you. Because when you know what I mean, when you give us the money, watch what we do with it. You done seen what we did with it without your money already. Watch what we do when you give that money up. You're giving that money up to these other artists who are just doing what they doing for themselves, but they're not really doing nothing for you. We here for you, for us. So please do your thing. It's right there on the screen right now. Donate to Team RBG with the Cash App. $ Team RBG. TEAMRBG. With that said, brothers, sisters, everybody who's listening, who's with us, rocking with us, we've been here for 4.5 hours. You know what I'm saying? And it don't feel like that at all. I ain't gonna front. I could go start on the red, at the beginning of the red and play all this all over again. I've been doing it for days. For days. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The family is like, yo, this was family. I get it, but this is family time too. And we just wanted you to know we have a love for you that you may not have seen in a long time, but it's there and we got it. You know what I'm saying? And come join the family. We're doing more than just music. We are an organization that is building all over for every reason you can think possible. And if we didn't think about it and you did, you need to bring it to us so we can get it done. Team RBG, this has been the tasting session of RBG Gumbo. And with that said, BB Fodier, Zalu, Huey, and
BB48.
All right.
Black Power, race first.
Black Power, race first.
Yeah. 12.
Yes, sir.